What's up, boys? Welcome everybody. Hello everybody. What's up? Welcome to the stream, boys. How do we like the new banner? How do we like the new chat? How do we like all this, bro? How are we doing, guys? Boys, firstly, how do we like the new stuff? Okay, I got a question for you guys though. All right, I need you to type 1 or 2 depending on which one you guys like better. Okay, because I need to know. So there are two different there are two different transitions right now. Okay, and I don't know which one is better, so you tell me which one is better. All right, you guys can type 1 in the chat or type 2 in the chat. First, we'll do number 1. This is number 1. Okay, that's number 1. And oh, sorry, I clicked number 1 again. My bad. This right here is number 2. Wait, did it just play the same thing? I think it did. Okay, my bad. Oopsies. Let me just fix that. Oopsies. That's not supposed to be the same. Oopsies. Wait. It's not supposed to be same. Don't worry. Here. I believe this is the one that's different. So, wait, let me try again. What about this one? This is number 2. Nah, that one, number 1, or that's number 2, or number 1. Which one, chat? 1 or 2? 1 or 2? The one with my face or the one without face? Number 2? Oh shit, everybody's going number 2. I thought the simple one might be better. Okay, 2 is better. All right, then we'll use number 2. All right. Damn, that is a freaking insane. Like, it's not even close, man. Everybody just voted 2. Okay, we'll use number 2. 2 sounds good. All right. Hey, I see a lot of 2s, man. Yeah, Halbert. By the way, that guy, Hawkern, right there, is the guy who made all this, by the way. W Hawkern in the chat. W Oddball. W Halbert. He's learning Tagalog. He's, like, getting pretty fluent. Where is GOTF tier list, you fraud? Dude, okay. I'll tell you what I was doing the whole day, all right? I was supposed to upload GOTF tier list today, but I got this instead. I got a fucking tattoo instead. So, yeah. Sorry about that. I got a tattoo instead. So it's all good. It's all good. W tattoo. Sheesh. Yes, sir. What do you mean Falcons x TNC? It's Falcons x TNC, man. It's Falcons x TNC. Tier list now, Mirko? Do we go tier list now, chat? Should we go tier list? Sheesh, you're a bad boy now. Sheesh. What does a tattoo mean? Hold on. I gotta change the thumbnail. Wait, what? I thought I downloaded it already. Not yet. Wait. What time? It starts in 8 minutes, guys. Don't worry. All right, wait. Let me just change the thumbnail real quick. Boom. All right, we got the thumbnail. Thumbnail's changed. Now we got the thumbnail. Beautiful thumbnail. Tier list, Mirko. All right, fine. We'll do the tier list now. Since we're waiting, okay? Wait. Tier list, tier maker. We gotta go. I'll open the website. Okay, hold on now, chat. Is there a GOTF tier list, or do we have to make? Oh man, I think we have to make a new one. Yeah, shit. I think we're gonna have to just type on the screen because the tier maker thing does not have GOTF 2025. So GOTF MLBB. Wait, let me just open it. Let me get Epic Pen out, and then I'll draw. Oof. Man. All right, chat. Let's go through the teams, okay? Aurora Gaming Turkey. So we got Rora PH. We got Rora Turkey as well. All right. Let's go S tier first. S tier is this here, right? Who's S tier, chat? Congrats, Mirko. You get both bronze, men and women. It's not me. It's my nation. How much was the tats? It was pretty good price, honestly, because like it's very close cousin of mine. Tier list for what? GOTF tier list, chat. Okay, we're gonna do GOTF tier list right now. All right. S tier teams. It's crazy that TL are not here, by the way. No TL here. So... And no SRG as well. No SRG, no TL. This is going to change a lot of things, by the way. That means, like... I think right now, for me, the S tier teams are Onyx, Rora, and Spirit. I think these teams I consider S tier right now in GOTF. The Falcons, by the way, the Falcons here isn't Philippines Falcons. It's Saudi MENA Falcons. Homeboys. Go look at the lineup. All right, wait. Let's go A tier next, okay? A tier. Aurora Turkey will have Pagu. So they... I don't know how strong they are. Again, they got third place in ISF. But I'm not too sure about how good they are with Pagu. Because I've heard really good things about them with Pagu. And I don't know. Team Vamos, see, I don't really follow Malaysia that much. So I don't know how good Siska is. Can someone in the chat, Malaysian, in the chat, tell me how good Siska is? How good is Siska? Chat. How good is Siska? Is he alright? Is he good? Is he amazing? What do we think about him? It's so Chibi, Clawko, Natko, and Zorn. They just changed the XP lane. Does that make them A tier? Because I think right now I'll put Rora TH here. Rora Turkey or Rora TY. TH or TY? I don't know. TY. Rora TY Turkey right here. Meh, he has potential. All right. Then who? Oh, Verso Time. Chat. Verso Time. Do not sleep on Verso Time. They are actually pretty solid, man. They're good, okay? Verso Time, I rate them. I rate them so much, especially after being able to beat Evos and Onyx Philippines. TR. All right, TR. There you go. Verso Time, really, really good. Then I guess here is B. I don't know. I think this might be the only like A tier teams in this tournament. See, I don't know how good RRQ are. They have Coach Pao. It's the same lineup. It's the Sutsujin lineup now, so they actually have time to prepare. And RRQ isn't that bad, I would say. I think they're pretty solid. I don't think they're bad. Yes, they're 7 in Indo, but that was because they kept on swapping the rosters, you know? They had Zunesh in, they had Fersik in. Now it's the top lineup that they have. So, you know, I'm going to be generous to RRQ, all right? I'm going to be very generous to RRQ. I think Coach Pao will be able to set them straight, and I think they should be pretty good. Homeboys, let me take a look at the Homeboys lineup. It's everybody here. Reza, Amal, Izanami, Malcuti. Do I rate them that high? I don't know. Man, if SRG was here, easy S tier. But the thing is... Yeah, I don't know about Vamos and Homeboys, chat, honestly. I'm going to stick to my gut here and say... I think Mythic Seal are also here, by the way. Like, Mythic Seal did not impress in ISF. I'm going to say Homeboys and Vamos probably end up here. Vamos did end up higher in MPL Malaysia, so we'll put Vamos over Homeboys. DFYG, I guess DFYG might be here. They might be even lower though. I don't know. If we're being like super generous, we'll put DFYG here. All right. And then we have the C tier, where I think Falcons probably make it here. And how good is Rage right now? Jotun. Oh, Jotun, Syndra, Fury. Actually, not a bad lineup at all. Oh, shit. E7 is the boys. Okay. So, okay, wait. Do we... I think it might be Falcons, E7. E7, Falcons. Maybe Rage comes here as well. Maybe Rage. I think Rage. And then we have D tier where... What is Team Max, by the way? Oh, shit. It's Cambodia. We actually have no idea what Cambodia... How good are Team Max? I have zero clue about Team Max, chat. I'm sorry, I can't rate Team Max. I legit don't know any of their players. I don't know how good they are. Where do they finish MPLKH? Wait. Why is it Team Max? Why did Team Max get invited? Were they good? They're 3rd place. They were 4th place in the playoffs. Yeah, I think maybe we put them in B tier here. Team Max, sure. Just because they're from Cambodia and they were top 4. That means the FYG might have to be placed into like C tier here though. But I'm gonna give my boy Ken some props here, you know, because I'm biased. And then D will probably be Zeta. I'm sorry, Zeta. I'm sorry. My goats, Mongols. Yeah. I think this might be it. This is the official tier list from Mirko. S tier is in no order, by the way. No particular order here. I don't think there's... Well, maybe Onyx are like the top S tier for me. But I don't know about Rora and Spirit. I don't know how like... Yeah, I don't know where they are at. I think here it's like they're just S tier teams, you know? Everybody can beat everybody depending on the day. Maybe Onyx a bit ahead because I'm Indonesian. Rora Turkey A tier, Verso RQ. I think it's safe. Mythic, Vamos, Homeboys, DFYG. Okay, DFYG, let's put DFYG down here. You know what? Maybe that's a bit too generous. I don't know. You've never done anything too crazy, DFYG, in tournaments. So let me just put them there. Yeah, I think this might be it. This is it right here, guys. All right, so this is the official tier list for GOTF. Okay? No YG? Do you see YG on your screen? I don't see YG on my screen. I don't see him. But yes, there you go. That is the official tier list for GOTF. Do you guys agree? If you agree, type 1 in the chat. Type 1 in the fucking chat. Type 1 if you agree. Type 2 if you say, fuck you, Mirko, you garbage. Nice tits. Vas! What's up, my favorite caster? A quick shout out to you would make my day. Yo, Kenneth Padaka. Shout outs to you, brother, man. Hi, Mirko Goat. Can you please do a review for Onyx versus Verso Time Grand Finals? I'll try, man. When we have enough time, after that, we'll go for it. Disagree. Which one do you guys disagree with? Which of the positions? To just fuck you. Does the issue of payment for the talents in the previous GOTF was settled? Yes. The issue has been settled already. Now there's another event that hasn't paid that I'm gonna be leaking very soon. I'm gonna be exposing very soon if we don't get fucking paid. All right. The members know. Members, you know, because I told you guys in the membership only stream. Hey. Zeta should be God tier. I agree. You know what? Let's move Zeta to God tier. Let's forget about that tier list and let's just put him in God tier, okay? They're just God tier. Mirko to Philippines. No. I don't know. But yeah, there is another event that hasn't paid their talents, guys. Okay? I'll give them until January, all right? If the January we don't get paid, yes, it's a we. It's not just me. I'm going to start by exposing. I don't care anymore. It's too long. T1 hasn't paid. T1? Vas, what do you mean T1? By the way, guys, we are still waiting. Right now, no link yet for the unlisted screen, for the actual stream. So I'm just waiting right now. M7 real threat. Don't worry, we'll make a full M7 tier list video. We'll make a full M7. Here's what to expect for M7 video, all right? There's going to be a lot of content for M7. So hold on now, all right? Right after we're done with GOTF, I'ma upload both, okay? Are you alone? I am alone, yes. Did EWC pay? Yes. EWC have paid. EWC very nice. You know, they paid pretty quick, actually. GOTF has 900k prize pool, just 100k less than M series and lesser teams. Basically, it's more money than M series. I guess. In a way, makes sense. Wahai Media? When? Wahai Media? Vas, what is Wahai Media, bro? I'm excited for M7. Please vlog. Don't worry, we'll be vlogging M7. We'll be uploading M7 videos. Christmas, okay? 25th of December, I'll be uploading the official M7 Mirko tier list. So far, we've been going crazy with the tier list, all right? We've gotten it all accurate since MSC. Actually, MSC was a bit inaccurate because I did not put SRG in S tier. That's the only thing that wasn't right. I got both Onyx up there in the top 4. Now, only SRG. SRG cooked me in MSC. But yeah. I'm excited for M7, dude. I'm really excited for M7. I'm going to be looking at the patch as well. So wait for the patch to officially release. And then, what the hell? Okay, this tattoo is basically, it's the thorn crown, by the way. It's Jesus, thorn crown. Because I found God, chat. Let's go. W God, chat. W God. JC, my goat. My God. Do you celebrate Christmas? Yes, sir. I celebrate Christmas. Is it true that Indo women MLBB games showed their BTR vitality choke? Shut your bitch ass up! The fuck do you mean? DJY got rage baited by QWERTY? I saw that video. Now, is that actually... Did DJY get rage baited, though? Was that actually rage bait? Is that rage bait, though? Did QWERTY officially say this rage bait? Hi, Mirko Goat. As of today, who are the current goats in every position for MLBB? Oh, man. I think it's like... Honestly, it's very hard to talk about GOATs in MLBB because the game is still very young. So I'm just gonna show you my goats, my goats for MLBB. All right, guys. Here. This is the goats for every single role, for jungle, XP, roam, mid, all that, So let me just show you real quick. My king, my goat. Bigot chokes. Boss! What do you mean bigot chokes? Hey! Hey, how dare you? Take that back. Oh shit, I burped. Link is still not here. Voss, where is the link? The link is not here, guys. What? They're taking a while. They're taking a while to start this shit, man. We're gonna have to wait a bit longer, I guess, guys. No information yet. I'll start whenever, when we're... Mirko trolling so hard, yes. No. I want that tattoo, bro. Hey, W. I mean, I wanted a forearm tattoo. I was looking for, like, forearm tattoos. I legit wanted to get chains, but I'm like, nah, Kyrie got chains. People are just gonna think I copied Kyrie. So, nah, Kyrie. I ain't copying you, man. All right? Nice. You got really nice tattoos, though, Kyrie. You got a chain tattoo. Have you seen his tattoo, chat? Look at his tattoo, chat. Look at his tattoo, chat. He got chains. Look at that. Sheesh. Bro's a villain. That tattoo is common. I don't know if this is common, but, I like it. So I got it. It's on the forearm, It's pretty nice. I like it. Gotta flex the forearm, Hey, can you show the picture of your girl? Why? Why would I show the picture of my girl, man? I post her regularly. Well, not regularly, but I post her sometimes on IG and stuff, guys. So if you want, just follow my IG and you'll one day be able to see the story. That's Carl TZ chain because Kyrie is just... Voss! Mirko getting too comfy with us, constantly burping. Voss. Did you see Haaland's Santa vid? No, I did not. That's tough. Hey, thank you. I thought it's going to be a BTR tattoo. Bro, if I got a BTR tattoo, it'll be right here. And it'll be called a fucking choker. Okay? It's right here. Right here. Right here. Okay? That's very common in Philippines. Really? Is this common in the Philippines? Damn. Well, I guess I guess so. Then there you go. Who are the players in Falcon X TNC? Permanent tattoo? Yes, permanent, bro. Permanent tattoo, bro. Do it for Reze, bro. Gotta pull that shit, baby. Is there a release date for M7 song? I don't think so. I don't think there is an official release date yet for M7. That's a fuckboy tattoo here. Is it a fuckboy tattoo? That's pretty cool. I like it. Have you heard Coach Wally x Yoshi collab? No, what is that, bro? GOTF on the new patch? Oh, that's the fucking Wally, the fucking bold new Wally bullshit. Yes. I know, like Wolf explained it to me. GOTF on the new patch or old? I don't know. See, I don't know about GOTF. That's why we gotta figure it out. Prediction for tomorrow's gold medal match? I think TLPH, man. Should have done a half sleeve though. Nah, I ain't doing a half sleeve, dude. This is my like. I'm not gonna get like more. I don't think I'm gonna get more tattoos. This is the only tattoo I'm gonna get. So I like it like this. Update tomorrow or 18th, dude. I got no clue. I don't know when the update's coming in, but it's gonna fuck up GOTF for sure. Because like teams are gonna be like, what? All that. Dude, I just watched ESL podcast with the IGL, LXCB, Apex. The amount, the passion for the game from this is insane. The maturity and deep knowledge is insane. Yeah, they're actually like the only pro player in MLBB that I think like that I'm really happy to interview and really happy to listen to is Bomba. Like Bomba is a very well spoken. Oh no, Fried Chicken back in the day before he moved. Fried Chicken, Bomba, they're very well spoken and they have opinions. Like they can actually voice their opinions, But for the most part, MLBB pros are all fucking horrible at public speaking, and they don't know how to, voice their opinions, and they don't know how to explain their opinions. So they're just like, oh yes, we lucky, GG, that kind of deal. So those are the two players that I'm like, damn, W, in English, at least in English, because I know on Wolf's podcast that the players are all actually talking and they're all actually sharing shit. So in Tagalog, maybe, but a lot of them are just not comfortable speaking English. Like Kelra. Kelra does not want to speak English. Every time he gets interviewed by me, he's like, no, please. Advance Merry Christmas. Yo, Merry Christmas, everybody celebrating. I don't think we wish now. There's a few more days for us to wish. Most are just clowning. Yeah. What's the Falcons XTNC lineup? Guys, the Falcons XTNC lineup is Kyle Teasy, 3mar, Kurt was not Kurt, sorry, Lancey, and then Ogwen and Benny Cutie. Ogwen, Benny Cutie. There you go. Kyle Teasy, Benny Cutie, Lancey, 3mar, Ogwen. There. Happy holidays, chat. Happy holidays. Happy holidays. Is he going to push, guys? Is he going to push? Is he going to get more Lunox? The GOAT Lancey in the house. Yo, what can you say if Onyx Philippines Mad TLPH will replace 2 teams in Indonesia? I don't understand. What? What can you say if Onyx Philippines Mad TLPH will replace 2 teams in Indonesia? I'm sorry, I don't understand. Is a season 17 TNC lineup? Chicken used to make a lot of sense, not gonna lie. Miss NA drama sometimes. Yep. Is he? Few should have played. I don't know what's going on right now, but like, yeah, that's the lineup that's gonna be playing. BTRP are cooked. Maybe they're cooked right now, guys. Maybe. Who knows? Is there M7 format video coming? We didn't record anything. So I don't think we're gonna do M7 format. Or maybe the format video is just gonna be a voiceover. But yeah, they did not get any of us to do a recording like they did for MSC. Oh, and M6. We got to do M6 as well, right? Reaction to women MLBB Vitality and their gameplay already read out. Dude, honestly, I didn't watch the game, so I have no idea. I don't know. How did they lose, chat? Like, legit, do you guys know? Because they were ahead of the curve still by a lot in ISF. What happened? How did they drop? Or did the teams improve that much? Because I believe it's the same lineup for Malaysia and Philippines in ISF, right? What happened to them? Have you seen Sanford's bulky arms? Like he wants to smash an SRG XP laner. Bro. Hey, man. Like, bro, I gotta work out with him. I gotta work out with him later when he gets to Indonesia, all right? We'll go and work out. Hey, we'll put that in the vlog. Working out with the TLPH boys, because all of them work out. Guys, if you are a man, work out. Don't be a little bitch, okay? Don't just play video games and sleep all day. Go and work out, man. Don't be a little bitch boy. Go to the gym. Get a membership. Do something. Or at least just stay active. It doesn't need to be the gym. You don't need to just hit the gym. Just stay active, you know? Play some sports. Do something. Don't just be like, oh, I sleepy, I eaty, I die. Coach Wina will not be going to Onyx ID. Or will be going to Onyx ID. Okay, I don't know. I don't know, man. He's going to go to yellow team. I don't know. Rank CC Immune, Sanford, and Vinuya. Sanford's absolutely washed right now. I think there's no chance he actually competes with Vinuya or CC Immune, bro. They're too good. Misconnection for the ladies. Then all the strategy got fucked because they blundered a lot early. Ah, I see. Yeah, I don't know. Because like legit after seeing ISF, I'm like, yeah, all right. No one's going to beat this team again, it seems. And then they got cooked. And I'm like, was? M60 ID is the closest to God tier. He's going to Pitality. Pitality. Oh, is he going to Pitality? Pitality are not yellow. Like BTR by Vitality are not yellow though. Maybe they change to full Vitality next season. I don't know. I can't tell you. I can't tell you. You know, I can't tell you. Where is the match starting? Dude, we should be starting at 10 p.m. But production's taking a bit longer to set up. So I'm sorry for the delay, guys. All right? We're supposed to have started already, but production's having some issues. And ARASHI's not here, so, you know, well, I guess both. Mirko Cast, will Yeba be there for Onyx in M7? I don't know. Probably. He's probably going to be there. We membership, we know. Yo, the members know. Thoughts about Lancey highlights? Wait, Lunox. Where's Gideon? I don't know where Gideon is, man. Can TLPH complete the Golden Road? Yes, I think they have a very good chance. Right now, they are looking very, very strong. And again, coming into M Series, they're going to be very strong again. They're going back to where they won their first World Championship, M4. So it's almost like it's written in the stars, honestly. Like, it's crazy that they're on the run, on their golden road year. They go back to Indonesia, M7, Indonesia, M4, where they first won their World Championship, dude. It's really cool. You casting GOTF? No, unfortunately, I was not contacted for GOTF. GOTF, if you want me to cast, please contact me. My email's in the description of my YouTube. And yeah, I'm gonna be watch partying though, so that's fine. Curse! No curse, brother. Plus 46 for my GOAT Lancy. Rank best Indo players per role. In the XP lane... Let's see... Damn, is this... Wow, XP lane, XP lane, XP lane, XP lane. Wait. It seems like we are gonna get ready, by the way, for the scrim. Alright, wait. Let me just move the screens, boys.
Yo,
Arash, perfect timing.
is it perfect timing?
Perfect
I
timing.
literally
Yo,
just got back. Oh, yeah.
perfect time. Arashi's here, chat. W Arashi in the chat. Yo, Udon. Hi, Mirko. Been a fan for so long. When are you coming back to Malaysia? Yo, Udon. Thank you so much, man. Really appreciate it. W Malaysia, bro. I don't know. I want to go back instantly. I want to go back right now. But the thing is, there's no events. If there's an event in Malaysia, I will go straight up. All right. Like last event that we had in Malaysia was SPS. So if there's another event that's in Malaysia, hey, I'll go. Anytime an event comes up, then, you know, I'll go, guys. Yo, Rashi, can you turn on the camera, man? Camera, brother, man.
Whoa. What you trying to see, bro? What you trying to see?
Trying to see your face, my boy. Yo,
My
W
face?
Axiata. Yes, sir. Your face. The chat wants to see your face. W Axiata Arena, dude. Can I tell you guys about this? I don't know. So, you know how Axiata is like big, right? And it's like, it's really nice and all. Yeah. It's crazy that is cheaper than the smaller venues in Indo. So,
Is it actually?
make of that info, you know, you do what you want with that information. I'm just saying, that's kind of bullshit. Indo, what is this price? Hello. Philippines, what? Indo love cooking show. Was? Why is Fabian never playing in these? He actually did play. He actually did play already. In the All-Star Indo matchup versus All-Star Philippines, I believe it was him. Hi, Mirko. Personally think Onyx ID gonna beat PH teams this time in M7. W take? Hey, there's obviously like a lot of different takes right there for who's gonna win M7. A lot of people obviously will say YG have a chance. I am a sole believer as well that YG definitely have a good chance. I think for me, the team that I want to see the most, chat, okay, to actually perform in M Series, YG and Spirit. I want to see a new region win. Like, yes, as an Indonesian, I want to see the Indonesians win, but I want a new region to win more than that. So even Malaysia, I'd actually love for SRG to win over the other teams, over the teams that have already won it. So yeah, I am a TLPH fan, but I am also just an MLBB fan. And if we keep on getting the same champions, or like if it's just Philippines, then you know, it's kind of cooked, this game. You know, it's basically like League where it's just Korea. Dude. We need a new champion, man. We need a new champion. Yeah, League is a two region game, bro. League is literally just a 2 region. It's China and Korea.
Hey, Mirko.
Yo.
Someone's asking on chat, what's the name of that Indo-caster who said in M5, beat Onyx ID and then start talking?
Rashi, who's that caster? Who said that, man?
That's such a bold take. Why would he say something like that? That's crazy.
Yo,
what was he thinking?
Wait. Nile said something, guys. Right side jungle is my sub for next season. Kyle Teasy is your sub for next season? Nael? Yo, Rashi.
Where did he say this?
He said it in the chat. Yo, guys, for everybody in the chat, for everybody who's watching, and you as well, Rashi, let's pay a tribute to Nile, to what he did at M5. 1, 2, 3. Let's go, chat. Let's go, chat. Pay a tribute to Nile. Every time he walks up, you gotta, you know, pay tribute. Middle finger, Rashi, middle finger.
Oh, yeah. The
That
goat.
shit's crazy. W,
Pretty
W,
insane, man.
W.
There you go. I have not been able to see.
That is a freaking weird ass middle finger, chat. Yo, Niall, I'm gonna give you moderator, bro. Wait, why does he keep on, dude? I'm gonna fucking ban you from the channel if you keep on deleting your messages, man.
He keeps,
That's kinda-
He keeps hit and running with it.
Yeah, stop hitting and running, bro. Just say it, man. Just be a
It's the
man.
killer instinct. Just all
Yeah.
in, bro. All in.
All in, bro. Put your life savings on that comment, bro. M10 in
gotta
Philippine
come in.
arena, 55K capacity indoor arena, bro. Amen. But guys, I almost spilled the M8 venue. Never mind, I'm joking. Never mind. I forgot this is a membership stream. The members know.
It's in the North Pole.
The members know. They have a hint. They don't know. Bold take. Spirit has a higher chance winning the tournament than Onyx and YG. Damn. Trust me. Clue import is K. Trust me. Damn. Are you gonna get Kirk? Is that it? Is that it? Cause like I'm thinking of the roles in the team. You're still here, so I don't think you're gonna be swapped out. It's either a K roamer or a K XP. It's literally just Kirk, bro. There's only one K XP, bro. YG Myanmar so good, my goat. Trust me, sure top 3. Dude, I hope so. I really hope he does well, man. I mean, they do well. Unfunny dude, what's up? Do you think India could have a spot in M series by M10? I think even an M8 they should have a slot. I don't know though. Hopefully MSC they get a slot, and that like hopefully they perform in MSC so that M series they get a slot. Thank you, Unfunny dude. Kid Bomba. Kid Bomba? Oh wait, you're right. But I think it's Filipino. I think they wouldn't get a European. I don't know though. Maybe Bomba. Who knows? That'll be kind of my goat Keyboy gonna make it happen this time. Let's go. Canford with the bravest fighter. Canford.
All the new names. Are we waiting for something, by the way? Like,
Yeah, I don't know. The game hasn't started. I don't know what we're waiting for, but hey, we gotta leave it to production.
you're gonna
here.
tell me about our official sponsor?
Our official sponsor is Donkey Gandut, which means donkey is fat.
Crazy.
That is a store you can buy diamonds from, by the way. So go and visit Donkey Gandut, aka Donkey is Fat. I'm not trying to diss him. That's actually his name.
Damn,
that's the
clip
name of
it.
our official sponsor.
Clip it.
Donkey Gandut. And oh no, don't need to add that.
Wait a minute.
Yo, LaFell's in the chat. We got LaFell in the chat. What's up, LaFell? How you doing, man? Hey, LaFell, how is it
LaFell,
casting? What?
It's not just any LaFell, it's LaFell the analyst.
It's LaFell the analyst. In case if you confuse them for LaFell the predator.
The cosplayer.
The cosplayer. Or LaFell the coont. No, I'm joking. Yo, W LaFell, man. LaFell, guys, can we get a Leo finally broke, dude? Wait, what do you mean Leo finally broke? Predict M7. Yo, don't worry, Niall. We're gonna predict M7. Tier list will come out on Christmas, okay? W Christmas. Like, imagine that. What happened? What happened to Leo? Is he dead? Can we get an RIP in the chat? RIP Leo?
Is he dead?
He literally said he broke. What does... how does one break, Arashi?
It's like a mental thing, though.
Oh,
It's
man.
like in those favorite animes of ours where the guy just loses all hope.
Man, that is
the
a
girl.
pussy break right there. Mental? No. It has to be death. There's only one thing it could possibly be. We keep telling ourselves how bad can it be? Yo, LaFell, you know, a lot of times I'm like, man, fuck, I didn't get the job. I'm sad. But this time I might be like, damn, I get to watch party. I think that's a bit better. Yo, Niall. Oh, wait. Niall just predicted M7, chat. TLPH and Onyx number 1. SRG, YG number 2. And YG, SRG for number 3. Sheesh. Okay, so number 1 is going to be TLPH or Onyx. And then number 2 or 3 will be YG or SRG. For Niall. That's Niall's take. LaFell just called us. Okay, LaFell's calling. Let's listen to what he says. Yo, LaFell, how you doing, man? What do you mean by Leo just broke?
You know how me and Leo were like, they're like funny guys. We're just like, it's okay. We'll take it. We're chilled and everything.
Yeah.
But today, like at the end of the stream, we're just like talking. And I was like, trying to calm him down. But he was like, no, you know what? Fuck this shit. And he started going on to the prod. And I'm just like, oh shit.
Wait, really?
I'm like,
Damn.
dude, like
It was on broadcast?
No. Okay, you know
Oh.
what? Okay, so number one, not on broadcast, but you know what a hot mic is, right?
Wait, by the way, this is on stream. Are you cool with that?
Yeah, I'm not gonna tell everything.
okay,
I'm not
okay.
gonna say everything.
Just in
but
case. Yeah, okay.
Right, right. Just
Yeah,
media
yeah,
team.
yeah. There were a lot
All
of.
good, all good.
Do you know today we casted 10 minutes of a game with nothing on screen, and the camera was just on our faces, so we just like smile while casting, hearing the game sound like, oh, Kimi shooting the minions, probably. Oh, Yuzong got a good engage.
This sounds like the ISF for me and Arashi back in Bali.
Yeah, dude.
But that was
good
like
times.
5 seconds though, or 10 seconds where I said when I said Papa Dop. But okay, continue. Damn.
Yeah, no,
For
this
10
was-
minutes. Holy shit.
I mean, it's so easy to like go to the main broadcast and you can just see me and Leo just smiling, and you know how toxic chat can be, right?
Yeah.
Imagine where the chat feel bad for the casters.
Yeah. W chat,
Wait.
bro.
When chat is saying when chat is actually feeling bad for the casters, you know that that shit is hella bad. And I was upset because I watch other streams, the BM stream,
Yeah.
Tagalog stream, and the Indo stream. All their streams are fine, dude. It's just us.
Oh man.
Yikes.
So as you can imagine, us being the main broadcast, we're like, what the fuck?
Dude. Hey man, again, like this is the only time I'm like, yo, you know what? Maybe not getting the job is pretty good.
Dude, I saw your chat and they're like, yo, why is Mirko not here? And I'm like, you know what? Good for him.
Dude, I didn't want it. Yeah, like I'm there for the grand finals tomorrow, and that's it.
I love you. I love Arashi. You know, all you caster guys. If anything happens to me,
Yeah.
I'll send you guys my password. You know.
Hey, great man. Just social security number, credit cards, all that. Just leave it in the chat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have a dead man's wish.
Sure, I'll put you in my wheel or something.
Nice.
In
Good
the
luck, have fun
will.
with your,
Damn.
with your scrim.
Yes, sir.
If tomorrow the grand finals is somehow worse,
Oh,
I'll
man.
just laugh on broadcast. I'll just.
Don't worry,
I'll just
LaFell.
laugh.
Well, on camera, if there's a problem, remember, blink 3 times. We'll find it. We'll be able to figure it out, okay? The chat figured it out last time.
Goodbye, dude.
See ya, man. Good luck, bro. Oh my god, chat. Yo, can we get a W LaFell in the chat? Since he's probably still in the chat. W LaFell, guys. Let's give him support, man. It's tough when I don't know what. Damn. It looked kind of bad already, but hey, I've never heard LaFell complain like this.
He's usually the guy that's just like rock solid, No
He's
matter
the
what
guy who
happens.
he's like the dog when in fire, like this is okay, this is fine.
Yeah.
The dog meme in the fire.
For
That's
sure.
LaFell usually.
Usually LaFell is the fire.
He is the fire, and then we're all the this is fine. It seems like we are. I think the Sea Games production infected our fucking production here too. We haven't started. Hello, what is this?
Dude, I rushed home from a ping pong session for this. Like, what was happening? Oh, but I ran into Beloy. Funny story.
Oh
I wondered why
yeah.
he was in my area of the city, but like I was like, Beloy, the fuck? What are you doing here?
And was he with this girl?
Yeah, he was. I saw him at the restaurant. If you saw his story.
Oh,
So I saw this guy from the back. I'm like, dude, this is a sizable individual. It seems to have
A
presence.
sizable. The fuck?
Yeah, he has presence. He has presence. So I mean,
Okay.
and then he got up with his swag. He turned around. And I'm like, I can recognize that face anywhere, man.
Damn.
That's the boy. That's big brain Beloy.
Big brain
I just-
Beloy.
So I just called out confusedly like Beloy, and he was like,
Arash?
It was great. And then we had the most NPC fucking like interaction. 'Cause I saw him like, hey, what you doing? Oh, I'm here for this. What are you doing? Oh, I'm here for that. Cool. Hey, nice to see you. Bye. And then we ran into each other again like on the way out because apparently we both took about 2 hours to do whatever
Do
we're
the
there
business,
for.
yeah.
I did ping pong for 2 hours. He did something else. Maybe played in an arcade or something. And then like we run into each other. It's like, oh damn, why are you still here? Oh, I was doing that thing. Oh, I was doing ping pong. Hey, see ya. It's like NPC shit, bro. It's so
Man,
bad.
these fucking NPCs, chat. Yo, LaFell, what the fuck? Yeah, this WNPC. Yo, what is this? Did y'all hear about that in C Games? No, what is that in C Games? What about that, LaFell? What about that? There's a cheating and Nile incident? Cheating? What do you mean cheating? How do you cheat? How do you cheat in a MOBA?
The fuck?
Wait, what? Wait, no, legit. What do you mean? You want me to tell the story? Hey, call right now again. Call. We're waiting for the game to start anyways. You know, we need content right now. This is an ad break.
So it's just funny if you don't mention like the actual name, or I don't know what the
guess. I mean, I guess.
It's like
what the fuck happened, bro?
Dude, it just happened yesterday. It was for the female that game.
That game. We don't call it. Yeah.
So she cheated, where basically.
Did she play MLBB? Is that how she cheated? Sorry. Okay, continue.
Someone else was playing.
Jokey in C Games? Was?
Yes, bro. Yes.
How do you fucking Jokey in C Games, bro? Was?
You want to learn so that someone else can do it too?
You know what? At this point, maybe Indonesia needs it. I'm joking. It's a joke, chat. It's a joke. hey. Okay, I'm ending the stream. No, okay. Continue. Dude, someone was playing her account, and then what was she doing? How the fuck does what?
Okay, listen. So it's roughly like this. So they got the phones, right? And then I think she downloaded Discord or something like that.
And she watched a screen share.
Exactly. So someone else was playing screen share, and it started to get suspicious because the cameras would be panning, and she keeps covering her phone, and then she always looks nervous, and she was the AD carry too. So
gold. Oh, okay. Wow.
Kind of important role. So while they were playing, the marshal was looking, and they're like, wait, what she's pressing and what's happening is like not.
It's not in sync.
So they're like, stop it for a while, and they're like, we got to check something. And then when they wanted to check, like you can see her like panicking. They check, and then they're like, yo, bro, what the fuck you doing, bro?
What?
Yeah. So the team basically say we're gonna take the honorable route and just disqualify ourselves. And for the girl, all the brand deals, like her team, everything, they just cancel all the contracts and stuff.
Oh my god, bro.
Yeah.
So yeah, it happened yesterday. Like the C Games community just told us, like, bro, yesterday was such a headache for us because we're like, it's Thai team, and they gotta be,
Oh
like,
my god, it's
they
a
gotta be
Thai
upfront.
team.
They gotta be legit. So they're like, damn it, why'd you gotta do this, man?
Bro, did she not like learn from Forsaken CS? This isn't a good idea, man. Word.exe, bro. This is Word.exe all over again.
Yeah, I don't know why, but I think it was like the lower bracket finals or something. So there you go. So you can talk to your chat about that, but that's
a different game, by the way, chat. It's not MLBB, all right? It's not MLBB.
I honestly don't know what game it is.
Yeah, I have no idea.
They keep saying it, and I'm like, what is that? Like is it like basketball or something? Like what the fuck? What in God?
It's the Voldemort of
is the
games.
ADC?
One Tarnation. Yes, sir.
So you see that guy too on TikTok?
Yeah. One Tarnation. I mean, that's a pretty long meme. Oh wait, who are you talking about?
Okay, then you don't know what I'm talking about.
Okay.
I'll show you later.
All right. Show me the link. Thank you, man.
Bye.
Hey, thanks for the info. Thanks for the tea. See ya, man. Good luck. All right, chat. Yo, thank you for the donation. Someone. Joki is someone else playing. Yeah, pilot, guys. Like, so basically someone else is playing the account and she's just pretending that she's playing. Sounds like the same drama Chibi went through in MPL Malaysia. Oh shit, I didn't get to ask LaFell that, man. He sounds kind of tired, but I don't know what happened to Chibi in MPL Malaysia. Thank you for the donation, though, sir. Yeah, guys. I don't know how you have the balls to cheat in a fucking offline event, though. Like, it's a LAN event. How? You know? How do you... Like, are you dumb? Fam, are you dumb? It's not gonna work.
I don't know. Some people just think they're gonna get away with it, like, a bit
That's
too much
crazy.
ideal thinking.
Yeah, dude, it's crazy.
The Voldemort of games, huh?
Like there are many more creative ways to cheat, right? Like in chess, someone put they use a butt plug or a vibrator for cheating. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I heard about
allegedly.
That's just.
But the guy who fucking, I mean, it was against Magnus. Magnus is the guy who's like, nah, something's going on here. So I don't know. It's the GOAT, you know? It's the fucking GOAT. So I don't know. Yeah, guys, legit. Like there was a whole scandal where it's like, oh my god, he probably had a vibrator or something. Well, so like telling him every single move in like Morse code or something. It's crazy, dude.
By all means, it's probably not in his ass. Though.
Yeah, I have no idea where it is, but like they do crazy scans of like, I think they have like security checks when they go and play chess at a high level.
Oh man.
There's not even a prize pool. There's not even a prize pool. It's just I guess for gold medal, man, and then gold medal you get money or something. Bro, by the way, like this is we're talking about C games and we are becoming C games. What is this?
I don't know, man. You know, I thought I was late. You know, turns out I was very early. Hey.
Am I drunk right now, chat?
You could be. We could have been missing the past like half game.
No, this is the stream. This is live. Huh?
What do you usually ask?
In the group chat. I'm asking in the group chat.
Group shot.
I'm watching 3 Mars live. Well, okay, what's up? What's going on in 3 Mars live? C Games level production, BTRP scrims becoming international competition standard. Yeah, guys, we're only leveling up, you know, so we're trying to meet those expectations now. Yo, what's up? Chibi pilot for someone in the MPL qualifiers, allowing them to qualify. Moonton found out? How is he still... What? Is that not like a permanent ban offense? What? By the way, I've never heard of this. Wait, how is Chibi still playing professionally after that? What? What's the T? Yo, LaFell, tell me the tea about that. What happened? How is it? Is that real? Is that true or is that alleged? Are we serious? We're waiting for the players. Who the fuck isn't on, chat? Give me contact. Hey, who's watching 3 Mars chat? Who's watching 3 Mars stream? Who isn't on from the Falcons XTNC group?
Someone rat them out. Rat them out, dude.
Hey, snitch on him, chat. Snitch on him. What do you mean? They're all in the fucking room. What are we waiting for? I'm so confused. Partly true, partly alleged. There was piloting. The pilot was banned. Okay, the pilot was, so it wasn't Chibi. They're already in the lobby. Okay. Shout out to Donkey Gandut, by the way. Donkey is fat. That's literally the name of the sponsor. I'm not trying to shit on him, by the way. Donkey Gandut means donkey fat. So shout out to Donkey Gandut store. Go get your Donkey Gandut store diamonds right now, chat. Right now. When is the game starting? LaFell knows. Same group of friends. Same group of friends. So it wasn't Chibi. Okay. Because, yeah, if it was actually like a pro player that's active today, I don't think they should be active, though. Drafting.
Well, we don't see it yet.
I guess they're still... Okay. Production. Voss. Hello. Production. Yo, thank you for the donation, sir. What's up, Raiden Yinlin? Mirko, can you sing Multo by Cup of Joe? I heard it's famous in Indo. I've heard of it, yes. I don't know if I can sing it, though. Raiden, thank you so much for the donation. Guys, we're entering Draft Arashi. Let's go. Grok, Yves, banned out, baby. Let's go.
It's interesting Yves ban, like, very early on. I'm not sure what the idea is, by all means. Along with that, a Fanny, too. So, good respect there. I guess Kyle.
Yep. Okay. So, the Fanny respect, the Grok respect. So far, I think for KMPH, they're just going for meta bans, where, again, BTRP are respecting a lot of the heroes. Lame bans, I agree, man. Like, if you really know who Lancey is, you gotta ban his Lunox. That's the only thing he knows how to play in MPF Philippines. Yuzong gets banned out. So it looks like they're like planning to go for like a Yi Sun-shin Hayabusa angle, one of those picks to play around the neutral objectives. BTRP can still snatch the Lancelot though. It's really good. So let's see. BTRP. With the Eve ban, usually it means you're trying to go juice in, right? So I don't know how much you want to prio that right now.
Yeah, I think it depends on what Agi really wants to draft up. We've repeated this sentiment a lot, but the fact that his players switch every 2 games must not make it any easier for him to draft, by all means. But we're seeing this Baksha that was quite important the last time I was here for an STM. So I think it's more about the early rotation that BTRP are looking at, by all means. And, you know, to respond to that, the Yuzong and the Grok ban, I think it's a good response, by all means. You know, limit the early game brawling power from instead of BTRP. And I guess Luke still gets a lot of respect, so, you know, good on him.
Juicin gets banned out here. All right, so they were trying to go for the Juicin, I'm guessing, as well. KMPH decided, hey, we're going to ban out the Juicin, take it away. BTRP now, first pick. Gatot Kacha still up for grabs. There's no Grok. The Kalea can still come up, but I think the Gatot Kacha is the safest choice for Rome. Lancelot is also up right now. So it's between that, I feel.
I think the Lancelot, signature pick for Van to a degree, right? I think it's still very strong, quite versatile in how you want to play it out. So I'm guessing Agi would go for that option. It seems like something he would do. But I still think there's a lot of good responses available for KMPH. I wonder what they are trying to, you know, kind of like build a composition around, technically, like who or what hero.
Okay. Let's see. We're still waiting for it. KMPH. What is KMPH? It's Koponan MPL Philippines, bro. Koponan. Okay? Koponan MPL Philippines, which means...
What does that mean?
Team MPL Philippines, I believe, in Tagalog. I don't know if that's correct. E2Max is the coach? Yes, sir. E2Max is coaching right now. TNC, baby. My GOAT, E2Max. Ex-BTR, by the way. First pick has yet to be revealed, by the way, here for BTRP. It's on pause.
Oh, no.
Makes sense. We've been on 0-0 for 9 years. This is what we call the SEA Games. I'm joking. Hey, it's a joke.
Koponan means team. It's kind of funny.
Koponan MPL Philippines.
Component.
Oh, that's true. Pasukan though. Which one's better? Team? Pasukan? Koponan? Which one?
You referred to the PH team like differently when you were telling me about it. You said Pasukan Peha. So I was like, oh, we can call it the PPs, which would be funny, but you know.
Yeah.
They come through. So Lancelot for Agi.
Okay, I like that. Yeah. So Lancelot first pick means that again for KMPH you're gonna have to go for the Yisunshin or the Hayabusa as expected, but they've already banned out the Yuzong, so it makes sense now. I think the Gatot Kacha gets picked up first. There you go. With the Gatot Kacha, where do you go? You go Kimi here, hide the pick later. No, they go straight for the combo. CC and Gatot Kacha. No Lunox, chat. No Lunox. BTRP response right now against the GK and CC.
Yeah, I mean, taking the Lunox is a valid response here, I feel like. Not to mention, by the way, we don't usually see High like start things out, right? Usually he's like the second rotation, so that's particularly interesting IMO. But yeah, magic damage will do fine here against the Gatot and CC. Burst damage as well. If they want to get a bit more crowd control, they'll be cool. But no, they go for DPS and tankiness instead. So going for the long brawl route.
Okay.
Quite interesting.
Yeah,
I'm a fan of the division, bro.
Yeah, I'm a fan of the Kimi pick, but then the Hilda comes in. So again, right, for BTRP, they got a backliner and then 2 guys who just want to dive in. So doesn't really fit for that front to back, but it is what it is. KMPH, probably going to be a jungler here. And it really makes sense for you to go Yisun Shin with the CC and the Gatot already picked up here, right? If you go Haya, it's going to be kind of cooked. You can also go mid lane. Lunox is the very, very popular answer that we are used to seeing for Lancy. But maybe KMPH might be like, hey, maybe we don't go for it. Maybe we try to brain game our way out of this. Maybe we force BTRP to ban it later. And it's neither Haya nor Yisun Shin. It's a Joy pick against a Hilda and a Lance. I guess it's just to dive the Joy. To dive the Kimi, but doesn't really fit with the CC Gatot that well right now. And they don't have a marksman for... They ban out the Harris, so at least they ban out a counter to the Joy. But again, like, oh, XP Joy? I don't know. Maybe a flex. Who knows?
Yeah, are they thinking of like going for like golding CC, so they want to get magic damage in the jungle? And the Joy isn't quite DPS, but it's one of the only like, assassins that can really shred through a tank. So could be a good answer for the sustain option that Agi has drafted for BTRP.
All right, yeah. Really good Angela ban. We saw how good the Angela can be together with the Joy. I believe we just watched it in the SEA Games MLBB phase for men's. Export gets taken out though, so KMPH have already dealt with something that could really shut this composition down. And it's already very honest from KMPH. That means they're going for a composition that really looks like it's not going to be a marksman comp, right? Like they're not going to have that. CC's going to go gold probably. They're going to pick up another XP lane to control neutral objectives, which probably is going to be like a Lapu Lapu. And then what do they round up the draft with in the mid lane? That's the big question for me. Well, Esmeralda gets banned out, so I think for KMPH, it's like more of a chance or more of a reason to go Lapu Lapu right now to set up. They might not want to go Lapu Lapu just because it's a Lancelot. It's very tough to lock down a Lancelot on a Lapu Lapu, but I still think it's pretty good with this combo.
Yeah, it depends on how they want to play this out, because if they want to just deny the Lancelot, yeah, the Lapu Lapu can't do that as efficiently, but the CC can, you know, to a degree. So it depends on how they want to really approach this. But having the Lapu Lapu means that the Kimi is always going to be under a lot of threat from the side of KMPH. So I think it's actually a pretty good option. They can play front to back or a dive depending on how the positioning reveals itself in the neutral objective take.
Classic TNC though, right? They're gonna go for the fighter golds here, going for the full brawl composition. They just need a mid laner, and that's a bit tough to choose. It's probably just gonna be the Lunox because that's the safest choice to go for right now. I don't think you want to go for Ursa. I don't think you want to go Valentina because there's not much to steal anyways, unless BTRP shocks us with big ultimates here to round up their drafts. Gold lane and XP. It's going to be the Granger and the Arlet into the Lapu Lapu, by the way. By the way, thank you so much for the donation, sir. What's up, Mr. Blight 3D? Hi there, I'm the one who animates your header, transition, etc. Godspeed, bro. Have a nice stream. Yo, Blight 3D. Thank you so much. Are you actually? Yo, W Blight 3D. They still go Farsa. No Luna against an Arlen, Hilda, and Lance. Okay, that's kind of crazy.
Then they want more burst damage. There's an abundance of burst damage available for KMPH. But I think the Farsa is going to be a bit vulnerable here. Arlen, Hilda, and Lancelot, dude. It's not going to be an easy task for KMPH to utilize that Farsa. But again, if the Joy and the Lapu Lapu are doing well in the early game, then by default, BTRP can't really get to the Farsa without sustaining a ton of damage. That could be the angle.
There you go. Again, Blight 3D, shout outs to you, man. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you for the donation as well, brother, man. W's, man. Chat, who is going to win game number 1? Do we agree or do we disagree? Which one is the better composition? ARASHI, for you, who's better? Composition-wise, Koponan and Bill Philippines or BTRP?
I'm fully expecting the game to devolve a little bit towards like the brawl-heavy style, and for that purpose, I prefer KMPH's.
All right, let's go, boys. Welcome to the Land of Dawn for game number 1 and the best of 7. By the way, in case you don't know, this is how we do it in the STMs. Lancey already getting bullied in the early game, and I honestly think it's because of no Lunox. Chat's also saying it. No Lunox, no win. I don't know.
Yeah, the only real solution they have for the tanks, I think it's gonna be just CC Joy Shred. That's like the whole thing. The big thing they're relying on. I think the Farsa is more of a zoning tool at this point. Although again, with the Granger, with the Lancelot, there's so many ways for BTRP to kind of threaten the Farsa without really fully committing and getting punished.
So there's a pause right now, I believe, in the chat. Someone said ping problem. Thank you, Kiana Clyde, for that.
People are also saying ads.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. I guess like the ad hit right as I turned it to manual before we got in the game, and he got it. But yeah, don't worry, guys. Like ads are already out in game. Yeah, it probably just came out right off the bat. That's the mid laner of top 3 team in MPL Philippines. Cap. It's a meme, man. Him on Lunox only. You know, that's a joke. Better than Thai production, by the way. Mirko, what are your predictions in SEA Games men Philippines? So yeah, right now we're gonna have to calm down a bit, right? Because we don't know what's gonna happen next. Are we gonna get the unpause? Are we gonna get the full Lafel Leo treatment where we have to yap for 9 hours? We don't know.
Dang.
How's life, Rashi?
Pretty good. I kind of used up all the non-MLBB like tea content.
That's
like,
it?
before.
That's the only tea you have, chat? I mean, Arashi? Do you not have
I
more
just met
tea?
Beloyski. I played ping pong. That's about it, man.
That's the whole week?
No, like, what have I done this week? It's been I don't know. You ever feel that way where like you do so many things and then you're like, where has the week gone? Type of deal. That's how it feels for me somehow. I don't know, man.
What is so many things? Think about one thing. Didn't you visit the anime convention thing or the event?
Oh yeah, shout out to Motion Ime, right? Eterna's the event Eterna was like involved in. I went there and saw her like live.
Sheffin said
So
the
it's
age is catching up,
yeah.
Arashi, by the way. So you might not want to forget these things because you're gonna get called Arashi Zymer. He said
Dude,
you have
1v1 me, bro.
Arashi Zymer.
Dude, I'll crank your knee and like you won't be walking for a week, dude. Like
Damn, he's gonna crank your knee, brother.
that's a lot of shit talk for someone with a weak base, if you know what I mean.
As a wise man who never got to be a UFC champion once said, shut the fuck up before I ankle pick you. All right, continue, Arashi.
Oh yeah, pretty cool event. A great guest. And seeing it, like it's always so fun. I just realized again when you go to an event and you're not working and you see the dudes that you know like on the job, it's just like such a weird feeling. Because I saw Eterna like emceeing, and I'm like, huh.
Damn.
What an interesting feeling. It's like,
W
appreciate
Eterna
when
hosting.
when I saw Mirko like announcing for Beyond as well.
The boys. How was Motion Ime though? Like, what was it like? Because I didn't go. What is it like? Is it just an anime convention or like is it anything else?
It's a bit of everything. Like they got a concert going. They got like booths.
You were singing in the concert?
No, not me. But like they have a lot of different booths. It's not just anime, you know. I really think they did a great job with the accessibility. So like they have 3 entrances now, and like it's not really all like cramped sardine can. So that's pretty good. You know.
All right.
Props to Emotion Ime, but the match will resume soon, Mirko.
Hey, boys, we're back in the game right now. I prefer Phobius over Lapu Lapu. Makes sense, but I understand the Lapu Lapu pick. It's going to be really good, and they technically anticipated the Arlets from coming through, by the way. So we're going to go in. Let's go back into the game here. LaFell said, I heard Eterna got 50 stars. Really? Did she get 50 stars? W Glory. That's going to be the... Okay, lethal take for Juno. That is Kyle Teasy, by the way.
Good take, that's for sure. Yeah, the Phobias I think would kind of work out, but I think they are prioritizing the sustainability, right? To go in and out of fights. And also the safety in the lane, technically, with the Bravest Fighter. That's something that the Phobias can't really have, you know? With the Phobias, you're just forced to commit and go all in. And the harass game right here, you're seeing from MR. 3mar? MR? How do you pronounce that?
3mar.
3mar, yeah.
3mar.
Pretty good.
All right. Ongwen, by the way, is in the mid lane here, just providing a little bit of presence, I would say. Here, we're relieving the pressure off of the boy, Lancy. Lunox only. No Lunox, no win, brother, man. It's a very slow game for Turtle number 1, man. They're just going to fight for Lethal Wanderer, and this is already very unlike BTRP and TNC. They're used to going for crazy fights, and First Blood usually happens a lot earlier than this. But it's A-okay. Luke, kind of bad spot. Still able to go for the Vengeance reset there. Van, still around his own jungle. Not going to be rotating, and we do have yet another pose right now. So, calma. This is getting very meta. Like, this looks very much like an event that my man has been casting for a few days. LaFell, if this gives you PTSD, I apologize.
It's a reference. They're paying homage.
It's a reference.
That's
Exactly. We have to raise our level. Like, last few weeks, chat, we've had no pauses whatsoever, and I just had to tell them, nah, not on my watch. We need to be international level. And as you can see from the international level we've seen, we've had a lot of pauses. We're back, baby! See? It's just for the show, guys, okay? Now we're back in the game.
Just to remind you guys,
international level, all right? It's different, the way they do it. So we got a copy. Fen, starting the turtle already, but the Hilda's still up top. Hawk Dog, aka 3mar, is going to be bullied out of the lane right now, but they leave the turtle. Van, what is the call, man? It's the jump in. Oh my god, they don't give a fuck. They're just going to go and brute force it now. Van going to be caught in the stun. Oh, that's a flicker in. Holy moly. Almost cutting him down. Turtle for 2 kills.
I think considering the circumstances, that's pretty good from BTRP because I thought that the early brawl prowess is gonna heavily favor KMPH, right? I thought BTRP were gonna trade or do something, but because they got the EXP lane clear advantage, I think they thought they could have gone for something a bit more decisive. But again, they didn't really get an engage or like a harass situation before the neutral objective. And when you go all in against a team with so much burst damage like KMPH's, it's just not gonna be a good day for you, man.
Yeah, I apologize, chat.
Yikes.
I don't know what to say, but I don't know what's going on.
We say it's not our fault.
It's actually not our fault though. Like we have zero control. We're not even in the room, so it's not us.
Just keep denying, bro. Keep deflecting. It's
yeah,
everyone
don't
else.
worry.
It's everyone else.
Dude, we use the excuse of like trying to match internationals. We try to yap. Now what? Now what? Guys, have you seen the new Reze dance? Like that's really cool, guys. Have you seen it?
Yeah.
The Reze dance? Yeah. Like we should here. You know what? For you guys right now, right? Because it's W Reze in the chat, you know, instead of complaining, right? Like have you guys seen the Reze dance? This shit's insane, chat. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, I can't play the music. Hey, mute this shit. It's gonna fucking I'm gonna get copyrighted. Oh no. Hey, why can't I mute YouTube shorts? Sorry, okay.
What is it?
Look at this. Oh my god, W guys, look. Look what she's wearing. She's wearing BTR on her neck.
Oh. Fuck off, dude. Man, is this on his actual channel?
This is actually like this, you know, this is the most liked pic of all time on Twitter for anime. It's the most liked anime pic of all time on Twitter, yes. Hey, we're back in the game. There you go. That was the ad, by the way, guys. Let's go. We're back in the game right now. 2 minutes in. It is Turtle 1 for BTRP. 2 kills over for Koponan, MPL Philippines.
You just get PH.
PH,
like,
PH,
okay.
for PH.
For the PH side. Well, again, now look at this. That's the move.
Whoa, that was, I think, a bit unnecessary, the flicker. But hey, it's okay. It's better safe than sorry, chat, right?
That's what X-Men can do, though. If K and PH don't really like, group up together, they keep making plays like that. Oh, Van.
Damn, Van's got the moves, but what he doesn't have is the damage to kill Gatot Kacha, man. You know, that was like the meme. Sigma Gatot Kacha versus Virgin Lancelot. Just slashing all over the place, but not doing damage. Hawk Dog. Lapu against 3. Goes over to lifesteal. Oh, CC immune. But he's gonna... Oh, he actually gets a stun down as well. Whoa, he's actually buying so much time. 3 Mars a fucking god. What? That's CC immune. That's not 3 Mar. That's CC immune, chat.
Man, he just got in right there. And BTRP, I think they clumped up a bit much. They gave him like all the AoE healing that he required. That did not go as planned. BTRP are trying to use the rotational advantage to get some kind of lead here, but it's not really paying out. And while that's happening, Kyle TZ is just farming up a storm, dude. This is not the early game that BTRP wants.
ARASHI, we've seen Sanford, we've seen a lot of different XP laners, but that was truly CC immune, man. Again, Van's just better in the red tree, I guess. What the hell? Just jumps in, but again, oh man, the team's gonna be cold. AOG, what? It was cancelled so he could reposition. No way, Kizuto just unintentionally helped him. Quick replay. What happened? He popped AOG. It was cancelled by traction pulls. He gets to relocate his ult and it smacks through BTRP. I've never seen a Kimi assist the AOG before, but now I have, fam.
That's fucked up, dude. Like that shit. What the hell?
What an interaction. What an interaction.
I mean, respect to Okwen there for the split-second readjustment. You can say that. Man, that played out horribly for BTRP. Again, they really shouldn't be trying to challenge this composition early on. Either they get a pick-off or like an early harass, early zone to the jungle, or they should go for trades, I think. I get that they want to go and contest a turtle because of the current meta, but still, I think it's a bit too difficult considering the circumstances. Oh.
Okay. Flicker response, I'm guessing, because Van might be around the area. But yeah, that is a very interesting interaction that might be used a lot more. W Kizuto for that assist, though. Sun's gonna be landing here. Hot Dog. Whoa! Recalling on Luke. There are levels to this game, brother.
The mechanics, the stun into like the Skill 1.
Oh my god.
3. Oh!
Oh my god. Oh my god! They're just better.
Dang.
They're just better. Purple buff take from Van. He's still able to secure it there. Juno gets away. Nice try, he says as he walks away. God damn, Kyle TZ. That's aura.
Dude, played so well, man. I mean, it's like, I don't know, at this point, BTRP are scrimming so much. I think, honestly, a lot of opponents have a read on, like, their tendencies. I mean, Luke in particular, man, he just seems like, you know, if he does well, the team kind of has some options, but, ooh, Van.
Good reaction from Van. Luke, though, is 0, 3, and 0. Traction Pulse lands on just Ogwen. That's a Brave Spider coming down as well. Final Slash, bringing him out from the damage to the rest of the team. As that's going to be the shutdown locked in for Van anyways. It's still a win, though, I think, for Copona and MPL Philippines, as long as they're able to get this turtle.
Richie's available for Van. He's scored 2 already. Concealed.
Van's gonna be walking up again. He's on position now. Electrifying beats at Retry, and this time it's actually Kyle TZ who gets it. And Copona and MPL Philippines scored their first turtle in the game.
3rd time's the charm, man. But yeah, dude, like, all things considered, they got the shutdown on Remar there. The one time he wasn't CC immune, he just got demolished, man. That's the balance you have to kind of find on the Lapu-Lapu, like when to actually use the Brave Spider. So good for BTRP. Now they kind of have some pressure on the board. They want to try and go for a couple more of those engagements.
Oh, big conceal from Ongwen. But the airstrike coming down as well. Luke, oh, stunned up in the back. That's 3 more. Going crazy. Cal teasing with the finish, but he actually doesn't get that last bit of damage. Ongwen dives under turn with the AOG, but this time there's no relocation. Kizuto gets the revenge, but Luke will be down for the 4th time this game.
Well, hang on. So EXP for Rome, all things considered, still great moves from KNPH. The gold lead they had earlier was 2k though, so it has dwindled just a little bit. But again, the problem is they haven't really been able to deal with Van as well. They're letting Kaltizi farm up, and he has a bit of damage here with the Genius one. But if Van gets a couple more items, you already saw how much Lance is forced to respect the presence of Van. Whenever he's just in the area, all these squishy heroes are just forced to, play a bit more preemptively, considering how fast Van can output his damage.
Okay, I don't think that's going to result in a kill here. Yeah, Kyle actually still pops in Electrifying Beats. Van with the walk up as well. Traction Pulse will land on Ogwen. They're actually doing some respectable damage. 1-inch AOG coming in from Ogwen. All G, they get a turret down below, and they get a trade. That's pretty good.
Yeah, Benny hasn't really been active in the fights, but it's getting a lot of farm too. So, by all means, again, the gold lead has increased back up to almost 2k, but
yeah, Kaltiz is able to escape. Good taunt coming in from Ogwen again. Lancey with the lockdown as well. Electrifying Beast with the feather airstrike, but it's on a Hilda, so not really the best target there. Hawk Dog, aka 3-Mar, goes in with the slashes now on Kizuto. One last shot, doesn't get it, barely out of range. X-Win locked down the curtain call. The taunt lands as well, and Mr. Benny's just doing so much damage.
That was close, man. And now BTRP, they don't really have the HP bars to walk up like this, and they don't have the scouting tools, right? They have the Granger to open things up, but Luke's gotta be careful here. He can get popped so easily.
He gets a stun right as the Bravest Fighter comes down here. Luke's gonna be going for it, jumps in all around. That's gonna be the final slash as well with the Traction Pulse, but it's only onto the 2 members there as Kyle is able to pick up the Lord for free. Again, they're just chilling, trying to go for damage as much as possible. Benny, cutie with a flank. Current call, landing vengeance as well. Great stun from Luke. Now Benny's tanking up the turrets, gets shot down or gets bonked, but it's not nearly enough to take him down. Now the feather airstrike instantly canceled out as Van shows up on the map.
I mean, Van's doing really well right here, all things considered. But again, the rest of the team also needs to have some more presence. 3 more in the jungle. Trying to go for a cheeky play here. Won't be able to do so. But there needs to be other plays from BTRP to ensure that Van gets the space required as Lance gets out of there. Very vulnerable on this Farsa, but so far, 0 deaths, so props to him, man.
Yeah. Lancey walking up, opening up the map. That's the mind games right there. AOG. Kizuto's able to go away. Traction Pulse now, but the lockdown comes around. Electrifying Beats as well. They'll be able to go for the chase. The taunt lands for Ogwen into the CC of Hot Dog, baby. That's 3-Mar picking up a kill. A tier 2 up top will fall as well. At least BTRP were able to fend the Lord in the mid lane.
All right, that's a decisive swing of momentum, though. Oh, 3-Mar?
Okay, just on Luke. Final slash from Luke, but actually takes the Holy Shield down. So tier 2 in the mid lane should actually fall as well. Ogwen doing a good job now, walking up. Van's gonna try to clear out the wave here, but it's still gonna be a take for Capone and MPL Philippines. Current Call doing a lot of damage. Oh, hot dog! What the hell? Inside of the base, CC immune, 2-man stun still there. Kyle TZ with a walk up now. Not enough damage. Traction pulse coming down, and Kyle will fall to the turret to revitalize a bit late for Ogwen. But I think it's still worth, dude. They get a base. Oh, Luke missing the final slash, just like BTRP, or sorry, BTR main team missing all the M series.
Yikes, man. Oh, they're over chasing too. No, they're gonna lose one.
Luke is gonna die. Oh, he actually is able to flicker out. Again, this is still worth it for Capone and MPL Philippines. They're able to pick up the turret up top, and it should still be good unless Lancey dies here. Then not that good. Wings by Wings. Cancelled out by Luke. Final slash, Lancey. Pack it up on, go back on Lunox.
Base turret down, but the gold lead's still there for KMPH, but losing so many members definitely wasn't part of the plan there. BTRP for once tried to chase back to find something, and they do. Considering how vulnerable KMPH was, I feel like they really should have respected the burst potential a bit more. That's gonna be a Sea Halberd for highs, it seems. So Ogwen and 3mar, they gotta be a bit more careful here. They rely a lot on that regeneration, that healing, to really frontline as efficiently as they have been. But again, with the base tower on the top side, BTRP aren't really at that much of a disadvantage. They've sort of set up for this Lord take already now. What can they do before that, though? What can X-Win find?
Oh, man. Well, right now, X-Win is finding the bush. And a bit of poke. He's going back into the mid lane. Kyle TZ has a pretty good... Oh, wait. Luke used Final Slash very early in the fight to clear the wave in the mid lane. 3mar walks up, will not pop into Raven's Fighter just yet, is waiting for the flicker to be up in 5 seconds.
Alright, BTRP might want to use the harass game here with the Granger. Oh, AOG?
Current call, AOG. Oh, my flickers everywhere. Van still buying a lot of time. Ogwen going to be taken down by the Granger. Kiwi Granger in the chat. Hawk Dog going to be falling as well as Highs. Picks up a double. Able to flicker out the safety now as that's going to be X-Win trying to do as much damage as possible on Kyle. Betty gets sliced down by Van and they're on the Lord now. Uh-oh, Lancey. Wings by Wings out. That's Kyle TZ trying to go for the 1v1 over on X-Win, but it's a Hilda. BTRP have just won the fight and they'll be able to get the Lord.
That's a huge fight, dude. Considering how sporadic the fight was, I think that kind of favored BTRP because even though they have the Granger and the Kimmy, the fact that Lancey was kind of zoned out away was pretty bad. X-Win though, not gonna hold
this is not gonna be worth it if he dies. Kyle, Temporal Rain helping him to get away, but Luke is gonna try to cut him off now. All he needs to get is one Vengeance into a reset, and he will be able to find that Vengeance reset into Highs, picking up another Sky Piercer stack. That makes it 30 on the board.
Is that a Winter Crown? I saw from Highs as well.
Yes, sir.
Dude, so he's playing like full on, like all in, do my burst damage, and then Winter Crown, and hopefully by the time the Winter Crown expires, my team got things done. They're now at the gold lead with the Lord still pushing in, so they have good siege potential with 2 marksmen with the range coming in from the Granger. All they have to do is try and zone out and maybe deny Lancey the Feather Airstrike. Oh, Van!
Okay, fancy moves from Van. Bravest Fighter already used up here to get with the Final Slash earlier. Van styling again, man! On the Lancelot, he's feeling it.
A lot of good damage on the base turret too. What was that, dude? He did a whole drift into the base, back out. He's been playing out of his mind, and you know he got a lot of the shutdowns in the early game. Definitely not wasting any of that gold.
Okay, 3mar jumping with the Raven's Fighter now over on Luke. Can he get away? Pops in the Final Slash, gets locked down. Is able to jump in after flicker now. Goes out already. Buys the Rose Gold Meteor in time. Kazuto with the flicker out now. Van trying to go and kill Betty before he actually goes on to the rest of the team. Good stun from X-Win. Highs gets the kill. 40 stacks on the Sky Piercer.
It's the kite back from BTRP that's giving KMPH so much problems, right? They're looking for a decisive all-in team fight where they can use the Feather Airstrike, they can use the electrifying beats, and just like wreck the whole team of BTRP. But with the move that the way they've been playing this, the only immobile hero should be Luke. But even Luke is juking so many skills, forcing out so many AOGs, so many curtain calls, that a lot of these big combos from KMPH aren't really coming to fruition. So that's really benefiting BTRP.
Absolutely, man. I don't know about this, though, chat. We got another pause. 29 minutes is not the time that we're going to have to wait. Don't worry, though. Calma, everybody. I'm going to go pee real quick, by the way. Because, yeah.
Props to BTRP, though. They've been doing a great job with layering the crowd control. They know there's a limited amount of dive threat coming in from the side of KMPH. And the thing is, with everyone diving in together, like we mentioned earlier, the Farsa is just almost useless, almost always zoned away too far to actually be useful. Dang, a resume immediately into a pause. That's next level. I'm back on babysitting duty. Pretty cool, man. Here we go. Match resuming soon. As long as BTRP don't give KMPH like a good team fight where they're clumped up together, I feel like it's difficult. It requires KMPH to land a big curtain call into an AOG, right? To get everyone close enough for the electrifying beats for the bravest fighter. But again, with all the tools available, the Winter Crowns completed for highs, with the battle spell still available, it's going to be tough for KMPH to try and force BTRP into that position. Again, the only advantage they have right now is the base turret. So if BTRP don't make like macro fuck-ups, they should be able to actually gain somewhat of an advantage here. That's the only angle that KMPH has. Pause for PP break.
Oh, we're back! Holy shit!
Yes, sir. Mirko, you can just
chat.
pause the game to go for a pee break, man. Someone called you.
My bad. I really wanted to pee, chat. I gotta tell them to pause the game, but we're back in the game right now, chat. All right. Lord gonna be spawning, and it's actually Capone and MPL Philippines who have the advantage here. 3,000 gold lead for BTRP OG. But Capone and MPL Philippines have the hold on the Lord. Up top, a base turret already taken down by Capone and MPL Philippines. That's a final slash landing. 3 able to pop in the bravest fighter in time. In the end, for the airstrike now, just to zone them away. But they have big resources down for a few seconds now.
But again, BTRP can't burst the Lord down that fast, that quickly. X-Win, gotta be careful here. KMPH basically playing the long game. That reset's gonna benefit them so much, actually. Conceal, though.
Running laps around his opponents there. X-Win trying to get some pressure off, but again, like they just give control over the Lord. Kyle TZ pops in electrifying beast. Feather airstrike coming down as well. Van gonna be taken very low. Rose gold meteor pop already. That's a retry battle. Van wins it again. And then it'll be 3 who picks up the shutdown. AOG coming down with a flicker out from Kazuto. Lord spawning the bottom lane. Benny taking 2 turret shots. Walking away. Lord in favor of BTRP OG. Oh, Kyle.
Oh.
Doesn't have like, oh, actually does have. Oh, what a move by Luke. Final slash backward. Winter crown. Buys the immortality highs. Gonna make the miracle play though. He's gonna try to run away. Oh, that's the cut down from 3 more. Double kill. Double. Both on the carries. Mid lane pushing in. I don't think Capone and MPL Philippines have the waves to end the game.
No, surely not. Van is up in 7 seconds as well. That's a big part of that engagement. KMPH understand that the land slot is not in the picture, so they ignore the Lord and go for that big fight. And the fact that Highs was able to go for the Winter Crown Immortal swap out, I think they might have baited Kizuto into trying to turn the fight around. That did not pay out for BTRP at all, dude. Now everything gets cleared out. It's back to a status quo, and I don't know, man. KMPH, I think they're on the back foot when it comes down to dictating what kind of fights they can get. But I feel like Kyle TC is a bit of a ticking time bomb. Van has been the more brilliant jungler thus far, especially with that steal earlier. But in the late game, we know how crazy a Joy can carry team fights.
Absolutely. Capone looking to go for the turret. Will be able to siege it down here just with the zoning. And remember, despite BTRP still being in the game, taking a few of the Lords back, it's still Component MPL Philippines who have actually converted on the objectives better with the Lord. With the first Lord of the game, they were able to go for a base turret up top, and that has actually led to them being able to control Lords despite being down. And now they're back to level on the board. Item-wise, nothing too special. Well, I guess we could talk about how the Immortality is going to be down for highs.
And don't forget, the stacks on the Sky Piercer are down as well for highs on that Granger. But everyone's approaching full items, man. It's coming down to a battle of execution. In theory, with 2 marksmen, BTRP, should have the winning damage output situation. But again, with the Farsa, it's just a different situation. It's more of a duel between the Farsa and the Lancelot, right? If the Lancelot can stop the Farsa from feather airstriking, then the backline of BTRP can output damage. But otherwise, it's not that simple. That's a conceal denied, though, already by BTRP.
AOG, electrifying beats. That's the winner crown coming down for Kizuto. All missed time from Ogwen. Traction pulse lands onto a Son. Still lands for the airstrike, taking Kizuto down. Lancy, pack it up. Maybe you're a Farsa god, not a Lunox god. God damn.
That was great, dude. 3 more coming in. Lands the stun. The feather airstrike with the Farsa passive is what took him out. No Kimi for 40 seconds. I think this definitely is a Lord take angle. There is burst damage available for KMPH, but they need to spot out Ban, right? They can't risk him going for a big of a hero steal.
Oh, for the airstrike again, the zone in the back. Oh my god, they are putting everything on Luke. He has immortality though. Electrifying beats coming down. Kyle still able to escape. Mistimed a bit, but it's still going to be a kill over the Component MPL Philippines, baby. 2 members down for BTRP OG. That means it should be free unless Van walks up and steals it again.
X-Twin has enough sustain to walk up for just a little bit, but no, the backup isn't there. He won't be able to do so. Clean Lord take from KMPH. Now it's going to be a bit tricky still to break the base of BTRP. KMPH are going to have to move forward into the danger zone. Once again, it's on whether or not KMPH can get a takeoff before the actual big team fight, or if they can stop Van from actually freely dashing around in these fights. Those are, I think, the main win conditions for KMPH right now.
Yeah. Immortality by there, I believe, for Ogwen. Yes. They're going to push into wave in the bottom lane. Lord Evolved ready as well. And look at the composition for MPL Philippines, for KMPH. They got a really good composition to benefit from the damage reduction of the Evolved Lord. So I think at this point, they shove in the waves, they try to get the turrets, but the end goal is to fight with the damage reduction of the Lord up top. Final Slash! Used up onto Lapu Lapu. They're still going to be able to crack this turret down. Oh, it's going to be delayed quite a bit there because the minions were cleared out, but they still get it, and Final Slash is down. That's an AOG to zone them in the back. Kizuto and Highs respecting the AOG. Luke going to be taken very, very low. No Final Slash again. It's going to be bursted down by Hot Dog. Van with the jump in with the Phantom Execution. Still with the puncture all around, but it's not going to be enough. It's the turret lock for Component MPL Philippines. 1-0 in game 1, baby.
What a play, man. They understand, okay, you have the DPS advantage. Doesn't matter. We're going for team fights. They use the big ultimates to zone out most of the members of BTRP. And as a result, you saw that the only member available to really try and clear and try and make things happen was Van, right? And he cannot clear the Lord and all the waves solo on the Lancelot. And they just go for the end immediately. It's great macro decision making once again. We take a look at the highlights here in the early game where BTRP were able to get so much value. That's the repositioned AOG as well. Interesting developments in the early game. But unfortunately, I think they just failed to translate a lot of those wins into real advantages, especially structure-wise for BTRP.
Yeah, a few times here as well, Ogwen just fully sended it, man. Wanted to go for the kills on Kizuto, but hey, it's worth it. It's value in the end. They were able to get the base turret, and I can't really stress it enough, ARASHI. That base turret up top that they got in this fight for with Lord number 1, I think technically almost sealed them the game. Because after that, yes, BTRP were able to get objectives, but it's never converted on perfectly, right? And again, for an experienced team like KMPH, for a team of veterans who's been playing for such a long time in MPL Philippines, world champions, by the way, some of them, they know exactly how to utilize those macro advantages to play around Lord, to dance around it, and even if BTRP were able to steal it, it was always punished by a trade. A pick off here, a good team fight. Again, Lancey with a good ult there, finally taking Kizuto down.
Just smart ult usage, man. Better airstrike to bait in Van, to zone away the backline members. AOG, the bravest fighter as well. 3mar, the MVP for game 1 here by
Deserved.
Donkey Gundit. By Donkey is fat. Not trying to insult him, that's just what it is. He picked the name, right? So it's on him.
Absolutely,
but yeah,
man.
The early game for the Lapu Lapu clearly slowed down the tempo for BTRP. And afterwards, so many smart zoning moves from KMPH. The Feather Airstrike, again, the AOG, and the Bravest Fighter. They were unable to get BTRP in a big combo, but again, with the right tools, with the Lord behind you, zoning them away from being able to clear and move up, that's good enough to actually seal the deal for game number 1.
GG's for game number 1. Let's see what the resets are going to be for BTRP OG in game number 2. I honestly don't know what they need to change, because I feel like they just don't have the discipline to take it into the late game, right? Like, once they were in the mid to late game, it really showed that they were just inexperienced in that department. And again, 3 world champions on the side of Component MPL Philippines. They knew exactly what to do, even though they just formed this team, by the way, right? Like, this isn't the normal team that they play with. Well, they just, they synced in, and it's through the individual brilliance. Again, 3mar, phenomenal performance in game number 1 on the Lapu Lapu.
And again, talking about discipline, right? Lancey taking out only once in the whole game. That's certainly deserving of some respect here, considering BTRP are playing so aggressively. Again, they just knew how to actually use their offense as defense, right? Use their damage potential to ensure that the Farsa really isn't under that much threat, because they're trying to burst down that Lancelot whenever he's available. And I really think the moment where the game was sealed, I think really has to be that team fight on the bottom lane. Remember, where both Kizuto and Highs both got picked off, because again, they were on the backline members.
Band is Super Saiyan God, what's up?
They stuck around under the turret and they got curtain called to each other. Like, it's literally like the worst case scenario for them in that fight. And off that fight, I think that's where KMPH really got like some huge momentum.
Yeah. So yeah, let's go. Grok. Eve, by the way, chat's saying about talking about rage bait. What's going on, chat?
What's your command?
Hold on. Let me just move the camera for Arashi. There you go, guys.
What's going on?
I moved you, but it's a bit wrong. There you go. There you go. All right, chat. Game number 2. Draft. People are like talking in chat about something, but hey, I don't know about that. Let's go. Juicin and the G-Rock here. Yves and the Fanny. It just seems like, well, at least for KMPH, they've taken the bans from BTRP and they put them on blue side. And for blue side, BTRP, basically are copying the same bans. Like, they've banned out the Juicin, the Grok.
They're trading bans, basically. Is it going to be all the way to the 3rd ban, though? That's the question. If that's the case, do you think it's worth letting go of the Lancelot here, considering, do they feel
it'll
like
be Kyle on the Lancelot now if they leave it open.
Exactly, and Van is great by all means, but also that was a signature Lancelot for him, right? Can he perform at the same level if he's not given the right tools?
All right. Let's see. Lancelot going to be picked up. All right.
Oh, banned away.
Banned away. Sorry, banned away by KMPH. So they are the ones who respect it. So they don't want to go for first pick here on the Lancelot. They instead want to go for, what do they want to go for at this point? Like, first pick, is it the Gato first pick here? Is the Kimi first pick?
The Gato might be it, dude. It just seems to be the one of the best picks right now if the Grok isn't available. It seems to be viewed that highly. And again, I play the Gato myself just because of the flexibility, right? I love the hero for solo queue. Just because, whatever your team needs, you can kind of do, even though you're not really catered specifically to doing all of that perfectly. But yeah, Yutong as well. So it's everything the same except for the Lancelot.
Okay. Let's see if it is going to be Lunok's first pick as the chat predicts here for KMPH, or if it'll be a bit different. That's a CC first pick. Interesting. not something we are used to seeing nowadays, you know? Like, it's usually still, it's different now. You don't go for the CC first pick. It's kind of like, it has fallen quite a bit in the metagame. But they still want to go for it. They still want to go for the double fighter composition, it seems. Or perhaps a flex. Yes, sir. So, Yi Sun-shin on the board still, possible for KMPH. They've also banned out the Lancelot, right? So, BTRP are going to have to choose between Haya, Lance. I think picking up a Gatot and a Lapu makes sense for them. Deny the combo and also pick that hero up.
Can go for it, but yeah, I don't know. I got a feeling Age might do something crazy. Something surprising.
That's so early for Fred, no?
Fredrin. Are they not really Are they not showing like the potential Arlet option too early here with the Fredrin Gato? They're showing again that they want to play sustain, but along with that, is it going to be the Kimi? Is it going to be the Arlet to, you know, pop off on the crowd control tools from the Gato and the Fredrin?
Yeah. I'm not too sure about the Fredrin pick. Like, the Gato Kacha coming through here makes sense, but picking a Fredrin that early, I'm not too big of a fan of that. The CC comes in, Baksha as well. Technically all flex picks right now for KMPH still. Maybe not the Kimi. Maybe Kimi is just like mid, but BTRP now. They have to choose between mid and possibly getting it banned out later, or they go for the Lapu Lapu that also probably be banned out, no? Because KMPH have a Baksha. They don't want to go up against heroes that can really stun lock and stop the Baksha. Actually, you know what? Maybe they don't need to. Maybe KMPH are like, all right, because they picked up Fredrin, usually every time BTRP pick up Fredrin, it's always together with a Masha. And it is the Masha, so
on cue.
On cue, but this is extremely readable. Like, the only guy that he can really target is Kimi right now.
And some people might say that's enough by all means, but I don't know. Especially if you look at the actual composition, it's all 3 melee heroes. AOG, yes, can flank everyone, but for the most part here, if they can't really box in KMPH and force them into an engagement, this is an extremely good composition at kiting back away from the danger. And on a Gatot, on a Fredrin, it really ain't all that easy to actually force the opposing team to kind of stick around. Right? Yeah. You're good at kind of like disrupting their team fights, their movements there with the short taunts, the knockups and all that. But if this is kite gaming from KMPH, I think BTRP might be in a bit of trouble.
All right. Lapu Lapu banned out here. Lunox as well for KMPH. Yo, XID and PH Pro Players All-Star Match. My goat. Hey, Twilaga. We'll try to do it right now, but like, it's all up to BTRP. We're just casting for the BTRP matches. So thank you so much for the donation, my boy. Really appreciate it. I don't know why that came out that way, but hey, thank you so much there. Harith gets banned out by KMPH. They're taking away the gold lane presence and the shred presence for BTRP. And it makes sense right now because it really looks like for KMPH, all they need to do is honker down, play for peel for the Kimi, and go for as many fighters as possible, right? Don't give the Masha a comfortable time by picking up Squishy so that she can actually burst through them. And also, don't make the same mistake Spirit did against BTRP, at least in laning. Bomba mentioned it. He was not able to lane properly against the Masha. He was on a Yuzong, so he just had to take it like a good boy and then look for team fights. Here, BTRP also did make the same mistake they did against Team Spirit. They banned Xborg. Xborg is one of the best picks against Masha. Very hard to go up against an Xborg with a Masha. They go for the Farsa as well, so there's the burst that we're looking for.
No.
But it's a Hellcurt. Interesting. Like, sure.
Choose my own path.
Your team is picking.
Arlet.
I don't think that's good against Masha.
I don't think so either. Maybe in the early game you can get a bit of a lead. I don't even see that the combo possibilities, like traction pulse and the immobilizing beam. Is that it? Is that what they're relying on?
Well, they have the Terrify and maybe a Petrify from Hellcurt and Baksha Shield Unity. So I'm just more concerned of like, okay, how are you gonna bypass the lockdown? Because I got the Fredrin is gonna lock you down hard if you jump in. No, and like Masha's just gonna like disrupt the entire team by jumping on Kimi.
I think just gonna send like 1 or 2 members to really zone out the Farsa, like they did in the previous game, like what BTRP were doing, and then everyone else are just focusing on kiting back and shredding down the Masha, right? Because unlike normal heroes, the Masha can't really be locked down completely by CC. because you can kind of like get rid of the card control when you lose an HP bar. But now that it's a CC, you know, the hero and the Arlet and the Baksha, they can all kind of slow down the Masha and help the Kimi kill the Masha at the same time. It could be the angle here, right? To deny the Masha, because without the Masha, we've already established that the front to back is looking quite lackluster for BTRP.
Yeah. So let's see it for BTRP for Kuponan MPL Philippines chat. Game number 3. Kuponan or whatever. I don't know how to say it, but game number 3 or game number 2. What the fuck? Game number 3. Game number 2. Chat. Who is gonna win? MPL Philippines, Kuponan MPL Philippines, or the boys BTR Goats P.
Oh, he's just already missing the skill there early on, getting juked by Ogwen. Man, 2 purifies on BTRP, so they respect the card control potential. The ganks coming in from Ogwen are gonna be devastating in the early game. And in the mid game too. I think that's the angle here for KMPH. Try and get the early game leads and make sure that BTRP don't have the damage to really threaten the backline. If they can get the Baksha at a huge advantage item-wise, I don't think BTRP are going to be able to take out the Baksha at all.
I agree. It's going to be really tough for them to get through the Baksha right now. Like, even with the Claude has the kind of snowball, and that's really, that's a tough task for him, because he's up against the CC in lane. Alright, so the Arlet's actually winning hard at the early levels, just because of the reset. Right as he gets level 2, he's able to zone Masha away. But once the Masha gets 4, I believe it should get a bit tougher for the Arlet to win out of that matchup. But again, all they need to do is really just rotate down below for Kuponan MPL Philippines, and then they can try to lock down Luke. It does look like 3mar wants to go for this. Should be able to get it too. He has the reset on it. Yep, gets the XP Crab. Big win.
Nice. Yeah, for KMPH, once the Masha has a window to make plays, the fact that they have a Hellcurt is going to be such a problem for BTRP. Because, again, against a Hellcurt, you just can't assert that dominance because you never know where the Hellcurt is.
Ogwen. Just walking up. Wow, great moves by 3mar. Ganking the bottom lane, but the oh no, the cockroach! First blood to X-Win.
Gets stomped on. Man, Ogwen, did he get caught by a random skill, or did BTRP plan to catch him and spot him down?
I don't think they planned it. I think they just unintentionally walked in the bush. Oh, cockroach stomped on him, you know. Oh, retreat battle though. Oh, the full stun. Wow, beautifully done by 3mar. Final slash used earlier as well. Now he's not even gonna go hit for the hits on the Masha because he knows it's gonna reset his ultimate. Oh, 3mar with the walkaway thunderclap. He's still able to get the kill, but it's traded well by Kuponan MPL Philippines. That's 3-2 in the scoreboard, I believe. No, that's 2-2 on the scoreboard, but they got the turtle.
Yep, small victories here, but those are the ones that add up. Lancy already with the Sky Piercer very early on. Gonna be a Spa. See if KMPH can find enough fights though. Oh, you can dodge the feathered airstrikes, but not the basic attacks of Hyzon Claude. It's almost like Gani's here. That's why Hyz is performing, man. Exactly, man. He knows that his Gani's GOAT performs with a specific situation. Whoa! Hard though. What?
Oh my god, traction pulse. Luke getting manhandled by 3mar, and then Lancy guns him down.
Dude, that has to be a bit of an ego boost for 3mar, but also, man, if you're Luke there, you just got completely outclassed, dude. We said that at level 4, there's something that Luke could have done. 3mar just said, nah, dude, like, who the hell do you think you are?
Oh my god, did they actually just jump on the fucking Fredrin?
Oh, man.
That was kind of drunk plays right there. 2 AM plays. AOJ! No reposition. It's a taunt coming in from Van. Now it's Hot Dog, baby. With the help of Lancy, and that's it. 2 kills to BTRP. For no reason, by the way. That's kind of unnecessary. They didn't need to fight that.
They jumped on a frontline member and against a Fredrin, dude. It's just so... Oh, iffy. Hang on. 3mar.
Kizuto. Oh, traction pulse. Oh my. 3mar can do no wrong. He might actually be... Hawk Dog is better than 3mar, chat.
Dude, so the traction pulse, before it pulls you, it already marks you? That's interesting. Oh, look at that. Ogwen. Almost a 1v1 on the bottom lane? Huh?
Yeah, I think he's just escaping here. The health reset for the Thunderclap. That's Benny. Oh, Highs with the read. All right, pops in BMI in time. Now Hawk Dog jumps in. Gonna be locked down by the taunt as well. They actually go for the reset now. Oh my lord. The red tree win for Van. Because of the reset earlier, curtain call on 2. BTRP with a 1,000 gold lead. By the way, what did you say earlier? The traction pulse, CC?
So when the traction pulse hits the hero, it gives you the Vengeance reset.
No. That was the Vengeance passive reset. It was as a cycle.
Oh, okay.
The traction pulse didn't lock yet. Yes, sir.
Because I feel like it happened like multiple times. You have to keep an eye out on that. I'm not quite sure as of right now. But yeah, in these fights, BTRP are doing much better. But again, they have to try and play it in a bit more disciplined fashion. And Ongwen is just such a pain in the butt for Luke right now. And again, it's meddling in the macro prowess of BTRP.
Yes, sir. That's Ongwen. Looking to go for... He's really trying to get those pickoffs, man. And he isn't able to find it. Like, last time they jumped on Van. Now it is, again, an attempt to try to stop him from invading. But he's able to pick it up. BTRP, again, are just steadily ahead by 1K. Not the biggest lead in the world. Doesn't lead to, like, big snowballs. But it is a lead nonetheless. X-Win. Down the mid lane. Oh, there you go. Final stash. Wow! Okay. What the great timing on the skill 1 there. Right as the Purify got out. Oh, Gwen's looking for it too. He does have Flicker, but it's in 17 seconds. He can't jump in. That's a turret in the bottom lane. BTRP picking up objectives.
Right, this is where it gets a bit iffy for KMPH. Because again, if they jump on Van and they don't get him bursted down immediately, Owen is just a big punching bag. But Highs!
Good damage, but the Blazing Duet is enough to actually get away. Big resource burnt out. Final slash coming down as well over on Van. They're gonna try. Wow, Ogwin unable to get the damage in time. Now, oh, Thunderclaps coming down from Luke. He's down to his last HP bar. Traction pulse. Will not be able to lock anyone down. Now X-Win bursted out. Lancy, second stack on the Sky Piercer.
The hit and run from Ogwen is also a massive pain in the ass for BTRP, dude. It's just increments of damage, but also the crowd control that you really don't see coming, right? Usually teamfights can kind of anticipate some of these crowd control tools, but not with the Hellcurt. And look at that, Van zoned away immediately, and KMPH is looking for a bit more here.
Oh man, that's a taunt and the Appraiser's Wrath. Van actually gets away. Wow. Luke! Viral AOG.
Viral AOG. X-Win with the backup. But yeah, the gold lead shrunk down now to 500. Again, it's by macro, by these awkward team fights where there's like some mind games involved. It's never just a full all-in from KMPH right here, or a full-on front-to-back, kite-back. There are like changes in strategy in the middle of the team fights. Highs has a golden staff right now though, so his damage should start ramping up. The Blazing Duet already is a big problem here for KMPH.
So it's just chill again. Like both teams, this, by the way, we're just 1 kill away from both teams to actually get a meme. But yeah, like, it's chill. It's chill as fuck right now. They're just gonna have to wait for 60 seconds for the Lord to spawn. Oh my god, they're gonna get the 7. No, Ogwin gets away, chat. Oh, yes, no. I swear, if we got that kill, we would be 1 kill away. Oh, maybe we get it. Maybe. Let's kill on X-Win for sure. Oh my god, the AOG got cancelled. 6-6, chat. 6-6.
It's guaranteed. It's guaranteed. It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when right now. Are we gonna see the magic numbers line up? Ongwen again. So annoying. The fact that he has some built-in regeneration doesn't help BTRP's case at all. Oi.
Oh no. We're gonna get 7-6, not 6-6. That's the kill again to Lancy. By the way, take notes, Falcon Esports who played in C Games. This is how you give kills to Sky Piercer Kimmy. Okay, do not take kills away from Sky Piercer Kimmy. I repeat, this is how you do it. 7-6! Hey, Luke jumped. Oh my god. Viral AOG.
Can't really do much with that. They might want to save it for something a bit more impactful. Look at this though.
Ooh, Benny with the kite away. Pops in the curtain call. And Highs and Luke are tied together. Now Juno, aka Kyle Teasy, together with Lancy, taking the Lord for free. BTRP chose to chase fighters over. Oh wow. Imagine, right, if X-Win actually got that.
Would be a viral gotta catch a moment, that's for sure. A dog!
Traction pulse. Oh no, no AOG. Okay, he gets away. He gets away. Lancey wouldn't want to go for it there, right there. So they're just chilling.
Lord's
no way.
coming up, right?
Okay, that recall position, man.
Gotta be careful, especially with the health crit in the picture. Man, this is a weird dynamic here. Luke is just like split push battling against Ogwen. And that is not, I bet BTRP did not want, didn't want to go that way, but ooh, Purify.
Purify for Flicker. Oh, full lockdown on the Arlet there. That was what I was worried about in the draft with the Arlet. The AOG won't be viral. It'll be defensive. Solo kill from Luke down below, but it is up against the Roamer. Two-man mobilization. Lancey doing a lot of damage now. Juno just tanking it up. Big bonk. Taking Lancey and Juno low.
Dragon Pulse won't really amount too much right here. KPH, they want to be a bit careful here, dude. Highs.
Oh, Kyle taking a...
Oh, Luke's on the hunt. Okay. Mobilized.
Okay.
Considered, it's a total top side for KPH though. So BTRP asserting their dominance, but overall, KPH still got some value out of the Lord. Even though right after the Lord got taken, BTRP got a lot of values to really gain momentum.
Oi! Final slash on Van that gets him a clean taunt onto, and it will kill him. That is AOG. Again, no viral, just defensive. Dark Knight falls! Betty! Oh my god! I thought it was going to be a triple kill for a second there, but he got locked down under turret. Ogwen has Flicker. Okay, he won't do it. Holy Kyle. Oh my Kyle. Oh man.
Where you going? Where you going?
He's like a freaking gooner whenever he sees a Maishira Nui. Just, you know, can't stop himself.
A weeb in an event with chasing over a hot cosplayer. Man, that was a great move by Kizuto though to block the what's it called? Like the slows. To make sure that like his teammate gets out and then wings by wings out of there. Good moves, right? Great game understanding. But now we're back to a stalemate, and so far, whenever the stalemates happen, K and PH are not really able to find anything, right? They've been trying to make plays with the final slash, and BTRP has the counter engage again and again. And the 1v1 really ain't working out right now. Ogwen has not been able to actually pressure Luke as much as he was just earlier on. Oh, I might have spoken too soon.
Whoa, I don't know about going on the Roamer now. It's going to be very low again. Juno's going to go on the Maishira Nui, man. Luke has to flicker out. That's, final slash on BTR's trophy cabinet. It's okay. Did Kizuto actually purify out? Traction pulse. Out of range. X-Win! X-Win! With a taunt. And a revitalize. And, Ogwen.
He's gotta find Kizuto, man. Ogwen. No other target really available unless he gets a multi-person like Terrify. But look at this now. Actually, KMPH are the ones with the initial move, but look at what?
Yeah, X-Win tried there. Feather Airstrike only landing once on them. X-Win's too low. Doesn't have to revitalize. Has to recall even with the immortality because you can't tank up shit. Meanwhile, Gwen Masta in the bottom lane, bro. Just getting rid of the turrets.
He's the real split pusher. The better split pusher. 1v1.
Flicker out from Ogwen. Turns off the lights. Just like every gooner when they meet my shirt. I'm joking. Actually, let's stop that.
What the hell? Alright, X-Win trying to find information, but he can't tank up the damage like he was doing earlier. Man!
What? He almost just trolled Lancey. He brought the Fredrin to the boy. Lancey still cutting away. Good stun. Lancey picking up a monster kill. Now jumping for more. X-Win. Immortality gonna be down. Purify out from highs. GK taken out by Lancey. Ogwen with a jump in. Van has immortality. Betty on the CC. Go for the yo-yo hits. Now a knock up as well. The retribution. Free Lord for Juno, aka Kyle Teasy.
Oh man, Ogwen did not get like a big play there, but the fact that he got past the frontliners and was at a 90-degree angle from Kizuto, from highs, you saw BTRP immediately respected the possibility, right? So even though he didn't really go in and do the damage and get the kills and assassinations, he just denied the whole backline presence from BTRP. That's how you do it, man. You can't really get the assassinations. Do the next best thing. No problem.
Absolutely. Hey, man, say it with me now, Arashi. When you have Kimi Skypiercer, give kill to Kimi Skypiercer. Say it, say it.
When you have Kimi Skypiercer, give kill to Kimi Skypiercer.
Yes, Bliet.
Why not? Why not?
Why not? Well, you should ask the Burmese representative for SEA Games why not, because they did not want to kill, did not want to give any kills to the Kimi. But, you know, that's a story for another time. Highs. Items, Arashi, anything crazy?
Oh, I like the Sky Garden helmet from Calteezy, because it seems like for KMPH, with both teams having the split push pressure, I think tempo is very important. Final Slash doesn't land. There was a bit too much tempo, didn't really work out right there. But with the Sky Garden helmet, that means that Calteezy, while he's clearing, doesn't really have to go back to base, so he can stay on the field indefinitely. And you can see that that's kind of bothering BTRP quite a little bit.
Okay, oh, Final Slash. Did they cancel? Oh, they just bait out Revitalize. All right, that works too. All right, they're just going to play it safe again. They're just playing for Lancia. Like, Lancia at this point is Mr. President, right? As long as they keep him alive, it's GG. BTRP won't be able to get close to him. And the thing about the Baksha is you're so good at dealing with Luke's HP bars. Like, it just gets melted if you walk up on the Puissance.
Yep. And again, you can go for a trade on the HP bars, back away, and then you can regen back to full HP. 60 stacks on Lancia on the Kimi. Now this is getting a bit concerning because BTRP have been using the regeneration, right? With the Fredrin, with the Gatot as well, to try and get advantage. Such a pulse.
Ooh. Bang. It's a take. It's a steal from Mr. Calteezy. 40 seconds for the next Lord, by the way. So they're just going to play it chill. Nothing too crazy going on. Oh, Gwen. There's no way. There's no way he's going to go for this. He's down to just 2 health bars. If he... Okay, no, he's back full. And Gwen's like, yeah, never mind. Oh. He gets rid of 1 health bar with the Lethal Ignition, plus the Stinger. Oh, no. Conceal coming down. They're looking for the... Okay. Ah!
Ah! Vas. Okay. Ongwen just kiting back away. BTRP on the back foot trying to get out of the situation.
The X in the name, X-Win, might be him trying to say to us to communicate that he just doesn't want to win. The AOG viral. But okay, it's fine. It's fine. They don't die.
Yeah, he fortunately was able to dodge away from one of the slows from Calteezy, so he could get out. But now, again, we're back to the initial setup that's being a problem for BTRP. The split pushing Ogwen, and now with a base advantage too. There's more space here for Ogwen to sneak past the front lines. If he can find Kizuto, man, it's gonna be super valuable.
Let's see. Lord gonna be started up. Bottom lane slow pushing as well. Ogwen holding this position. And Hawk Dog just walking up, trying to go for the Vengeance resets or maybe a Final Slash. Ogwen is in a very good position, by the way. That's going to be Calteezy on 3 members. Ogwen with a Joy Stinger as well. Viral Gatot. He gets cancelled twice, thrice, 4 times, baby. Oh my god, that's 70 stacks on Lancey.
Get him off social media. He got cancelled so many times. 1 man down, bottom lane pushing. BTRP running out of options. That's a big play, but no better airstrike anymore. Luke!
He had to flicker out, man. Like, there's not much he could do. He walks up, he would be dead as well, knowing that Lancey has 70 stacks on the Skypiercer. By the way, did you guys know that if you give kills to the guy who holds Skypiercer, he gets stacks? And with those stacks, you get execution. Someone tell that to Falcon Esports Myanmar.
Yes,
I'm never gonna stop talking about that.
Very important. What about that? Look at... Oh, God,
yeah.
Yes.
No, it's very important. I just wanted to say a repeat. Very important.
Yes, very important. It's important that you guys understand. But look at the items, man. Right now, for the frontliners, it's not about tanking up the all the damage and staying in the fight. It's about making sure you don't get one shot. So especially for Calteezy, the fact that he's also the frontline and the jungler, doubling down on the regen with the tankiness with the Athena and the regen with the Poldra is just so good. Mid tower falls.
Okay. Calteezy with a walk up as well. Luke is trying his best to get past the boy. Oh! Hawk Dog! Oh my god! He just got bonked, man. What? I did not expect that random out bonk Okay, 3 more sent back home, but they get 2 base turrets, so it's a win. At least they get something.
It's just patience from KMPH, dude. Nothing necessary to rush, right? They weren't really in position to punish. They didn't really have a way to go for a big engage. I think 3-bar went for it, right? If it worked out, I believe the whole team would have committed and tried to go for a decisive end angle. But since it didn't land, it's no problem. And look at Ogwen, dude. It's not just the mind games when he's like behind or beside you in the fog of war. The fact that he's able to avoid all these attempts from BTRP to try and catch him in the act, it's really good. He hasn't really been stomped on as much as he was in the early game.
That's true. It's 11-12 right now in the 20th minute of the game. Game number 2, by the way. If Kupon and MPL Philippines pick up this game, this is going to be really tough for BTRP because they're going to have to swap. On top of losing this game, trying to reset, they're going to have to swap to ARASHI and Cherry. So, like, they're going to have to re-synergize again. Meanwhile, MPL Philippines, as the night gets older, right?
As
no longer young, they're going to keep on improving their synergy. Kalti is just walking up like an absolute Chad. Pops in and Poissons as well. Oh, 2-man taunt and the blazing wet. Pops in. Oh, Gwen burning down. Luke just killed him. But Lancey's on the case. Traction pull is viral. AOG in the backline canceled out. Reposition, but he still misses it onto the main target. You gotta kill Lancey. You gotta fucking kill that. He's the raid boss here, baby. You kill Kalti. He gets away. 2 members down, ARASHI. BTRP are on the Lord. Lancey. Okay. Lancey.
Okay.
Lancey! Lancey! Okay, he flickers out. Rose Gold Meteor picked up now. Oh my god, B, winner crown! Luke got baited! Holy moly, Betty's a master! What? Oh Lord!
Kyle?
Okay, he doesn't get it. If he gets it there, we crash out there. Oh my god, wow. Oh, Betty! It's not a marksman though, he can't end. He can't end. Hey, if it was a Brody, you know what would happen.
Close but no cigar. Yeah, they gotta kill Lancey for sure, but getting 2 kills there, more than enough, right? Now with the Lord, BTRP, what can they find when they have no idea where KPH is? Ogwen looking to try and get a punish on Kizuto.
Oh my god, Ogwen. Ogwen. Yo, if Ogwen turns off the lights on Farsa, that doesn't make sense. Farsa already sees black. She's blind. Like, Farsa should actually be, like, immune to that, no?
Yeah, it's not lore accurate, that's for sure.
Oh no, it's a Masha sent down below. Juno pops into Poissons. X-Win walking up now. Oh, Hog Dog gets the final slash on 2, but the Federal Airstrike zones the rest of the team. AOG not viral this time. It lands on Hog Dog. What a taunt. 3-man. Meanwhile, in the mid lane, it's Ogwen still pushing, farming. Betty against 3. Betty buys immortality while going up against 3. Van's low. Lancey trying to go for the gun now. Ogwen jumps in, terrified, but only gets the frick. Oh my god. With a nature BMI. Ogwen, the cockroach. He's dead. He's dead.
Could not get it done, man. KPH, they thought that they could sit there and fight BTRP along with the Lord. I believe that Lord already gave BTRP some damage reduction. If I saw correctly, that was not it. BTRP can go and chase for a base tower right here.
Whoa.
Van tries to do something.
Yeah, Van is so strong. 80 stacks on the Sky Piercer here. Oh no. No flicker. Big bomb coming down. Oh, Luke jumps in as well with a nature bot. Luke gets out with the flicker out. Traction pulse brings them all in, but there's just no follow-up. Juno, he's trying his darn best to stay alive. Buys or pops him in a crown. Concentrated energy buy. I think he bought the wrong item, Rashi. I think he wanted to go emo. I don't know if the emo was up, but like he bought CE. I don't think that's the right item.
For Lancey, you're saying?
No, I think it was Kyle, right? Because like the names are technically kind of like lower. Or maybe that was CE. I don't know. Was that Lancey or was that Kyle?
It was Lancey.
Okay, my bad. It's Lancey. I thought he sold it for CE, dude. My bad. Because like the items aren't saying like it's Kimmy. Oh shit! Blazing Duet, Winter Crown. Oh, 2-man, final slash. He's doing so much damage. Buys Rose Gold Meteor in time. Betty, that's Lancey with the pickup now. He's going to be locked down by the Fredrin. B, AOG. Oh, it's so viral right now, but B's still going to die. It was Lancey. It was Lancey.
Wait. 1 minute death timer on 3 members though. BTRP without the gold laner. Are they gonna try and force an end? Kaltizi's gonna be up. You know, the main carry is still available, but they have the better airstrike to try and deny Lancey the clear.
It's all on Lancey. Kaltizi needs to tank this up for their airstrike. Lancey or gets away. That's a cancel with the shield unity. Now a taunt as well, but Lancey's doing a lot of damage. Let's see. 3 health bars on loot. That means 3 ults on the Thunderclap. Now he's gonna jump on Juno. That's a great taunt from X-Win. They're gonna go straight for the base. 1-1, ladies and gentlemen. BTRP. They can't take Lancey down, but what they can do is equalize in the game. 1-1. Uno, Arashi. Uno.
What happened there? It's almost like when Mirko turned on the accent, KMPH just went ham. Like they just kept trying to go for the fights. It didn't work out, man.
As the chat said it earlier, BTRP pulled off the "don't tell me what to do, man," and then they stomped.
They redeemed the win. They redeemed it. Yes, they redeemed it. Oh man, it was free for the taking, and they redeemed it. No problem at all.
Nah, that's wild, man. They redeemed the win.
Is that okay to say? I don't even know.
I don't know. Hey, anything is allowed when it gets late enough. It's Midnight Scrim, baby. Welcome to Midnight Scrim, chat. Oh man.
What happened, dude? It was looking so good. The split push wasn't really working out for Ongwen. Stop laughing, dude. I can't concentrate.
I wasn't ready, man. I wasn't ready for they redeemed the win.
This fight was so good because Ongwen again was on the side. I wonder if they should have done this a bit more often. But when it comes down to it, the problem is that Lancey just could not stay close enough to output the damage. As an example right here, this was the crazy fight where everyone from BTR got so low and yet no one got taken out. This is the problem when you have one guy responsible. Like, you know, we were saying the whole time. Remember, give kill to person with Sky Piercer. But when person with Sky Piercer cannot secure kill, you know, things get a bit hairy.
It's more like when the team just splits up and plays randomly, you can't make the front to back work, right? Because like they were doing everything. Ogwen was trying to go into bot, but I think the plan was, let's just fight, Ogwen can end. But they weren't ready for Masha to show up in the base as well. And then after that, they were like, let's just keep fighting. They forget that, oh, by the way, that final slash was outside of the traction pulse. So they technically that was a miss from them. Lancey got the traction pulse, but the final slash put them out of the traction pulse. Stuff like that. You know what I mean, chat. So it's just very, very unlucky from them. GG's though, BTRP, it's a signature composition for them. They were able to play this, and now they don't need to be as stressed, Arashi, because they won this game, but they'll still have to go for the swaps. It'll be Aaron, Shiki, and Cherry.
What the fuck was that?
That was a burp, Arashi. By the way, BTRP MVP game number 2 by Fat Donkey. It's highs. What are you laughing for?
It is highs. Fat Donkey.
I mean, this is literally the name Donkey can do. Fat Donkey.
Fat Donkey, yeah. Shout out Fat Donkey, that's for sure. I think that the game going like late game, I think didn't really play out for KMPH. Because again, I think BTRP just had too many tools available to kind of like turn it around. The whole mid game, they were trying to save Kizrito from danger. And the whole in the late game, it's Lancey that's under attack, right? Because I think the late, correct me if I'm wrong, but in the late game, full items, I think the Gatot can actually 1v1 the Kimi if the Kimi doesn't kite back well enough. It's something I like to do on the Gatot, you know, just like almost 1v1 the marksman, and basically the one carry can't really like all in and carry the team fight. So if a team has a singular source of damage against a Gatot, it's just a tough order. Yep. Let alone a Gatot, a Claude, and also a Masha, right? So many ways to get in there, and there's only so much that Lancey could do to not get taken out, you know. He really did try his best, and he did have 0 deaths, but at that point the damage output was just lacking.
Yeah, balance hero, by the way.
Balance hero, yes.
It is what it is, you know, chat. That's what happened in game number 2. We'll see what happens in game number 3. It does look like again for BTRP it was just them holding it. By the way, why you laugh, Rash?
And I'm just remembering how you just busted out the accent without warning, dude. Like, what the hell?
You said they redeemed the win, dude. That's crazy. Hey, chat, any one of you played Expedition 33? Have you played Expedition 33, Arashi?
I have not. I am quite interested because I have a friend who's really into the whole gaming scene. Like he follows.
Is he French?
No, but he claimed before the Game Awards that Expedition 33 was gonna be Game of the Decade. So I'm like, whoa.
Oh no. It's not.
That's a bold statement.
That's
well,
cap.
he likes
that's
it.
not Game of the Decade.
He thinks that highly of it. So whether or not it is the Game of the Decade, I think it's worth checking out.
Yeah, it's definitely worth checking out. I think it's for sure Game of the Year, but like, not Game of the Decade, chat. Not for me, at least. Yo, bro, Lancey carrying world champs. Bro, Lancey is the GOAT, I'm telling you. And all this, by the way, he's playing without his signature Lunox. Like, his signature Lunox hasn't even shown up. Arashi, this guy played like, let's say out of 9 games in MPL Philippines, he played 7 Lunox. Like, he is...
Respect.
He would first pick Lunox, and then the crowd would cheer. That's how crazy it is. It got to a point where every time he picks Lunox, the whole chat goes plus 46 because of the plus MMR if you play a certain hero, you know?
Plus 46.
He was pushing MMR in MPL Philippines, dude. Like, where is it? I'm disappointed. Lancey, L. Even though he went 1103, you know? L.
Well, that's why he's not on the Lunox, man, because he knows he can pull off the Lunox. He wants to try the other stuff. So how do you rate his Kimi, though?
Honestly, the Kimi is pretty good. So, yeah, I cannot... you know, diss it, but I can say I am still disappointed because I want Lunox. Sheffin said mid-petition 33. I haven't played it. Nice. Sheffin Goat says Fujio R. Did Mirko fans hide Goat Key? What? Hide Goat Kojima? Bro, Kojima was not happy with some of the wins.
Was he not?
Yeah. He was shaking his head. Visibly confused. Visibly disappointed.
He was shaking his head?
Oh, no.
Sorry. Okay. I stay on topic for a bit too long.
Yeah, all right, guys. We got to play chill right now because we're entering game number 3, all right? Netsuki should be with Lancey. Netsuki should be with Lancey? Why? Oh. Kojima did not make enough feet? What? Is it true that he scanned every part of the actors in Death Stranding 2? Like...
I heard that was the case.
Yeah. Kojima.
I mean, respect.
Hey, you know what? Elle Fanning is pretty bad.
You're telling me he has a full, 360 scan of everyone's
of Elle
body.
Fanning, yes, sir.
In this day and age, that's kind of crazy. That's kind of scary.
That's kind of... Anyways, drafting Faza, chat, all right? Did he... Oh, what the hell? Did you see yesterday BTRP versus TLID MDL? It was a best of 9 BTRP 154. Damn! Against TLID MDL? How are they actually going 1-1 though against KMPH? I'm actually surprised here. Masha! Respect the Rini Bambini Arashi. Masha gets banned.
Well, if you want 3mar to pop off, right? Get the MVP again. I guess the Masha is just that too annoying of a pick, Even Kid Bomba put some respect on it, right? Said it's just too difficult to deal with lane-wise. And honestly, I think if you want to go for a neat, calculated composition like how KMPH are trying to do, the Masha is just such an oddball, right? You can't really deal with it the same way with everything else. I think it's a good idea for them to ban it out. I don't think BTRP have any other options that can perform with the same level of annoyingness as the Masha on Luke.
Okay, Gatakachi gets banned out here. They are done with the viral Masha and the AOGs, man. It's done. They're done. They do not want to see this anymore, man. By the way, Arashi, did you see? This is a comment from Eddie. Did you see when Brusco checked out a Russian cosplayer?
Checked out? Like how? What do you mean by checked out? I haven't seen it, I guess. I'm really bad at keeping up with current events. I'll be real with you because
I'll try to find it on TikTok to show you, bro.
Cool. But yeah, when I'm not on, if you're not doing Mobile Legends stuff, I'm just out doing odd stuff. Like I played ping pong today. I do BJJ. I go to the mountains, stuff like that. Inquiring Arashi is interested. What do you mean?
I think Arashi would just say respect. Arashi would just be like, yeah, respect.
I mean, Brusco's got that look, dude. He's got that look.
What do you mean that look, Arashi?
Like if he is checking you out, you will know.
Okay. Has he checked you out before? Why do you know?
Nah, I'm just like going off how he looks at us when he got us in like an aerial combo in Tekken.
That's true.
He just
That's
goes
true.
like.
I'm trying to find the clip, guys. Does anyone have the clip? It's funny as fuck. I
Yeah,
don't know
the
if I can't-
dangerous look. Hell yeah.
Brusco. It's up there, man. Brusco Russian Freya is top search. Look, Arashi, look.
Oh no, the camera is on the way.
No, it's okay, it's okay. Oh.
I can't
here,
see it. I
here.
can't see it. Okay.
Here, you see it?
Champion sa Russia. Bukod sa 40k USD, ang laki pa ng trophy. At napakaganda ng medal, paldo.
Wait. Look at Brusco. Is he what is he checking out? What is he check Arashi, is he looking at the medals or is he looking at what do you think? What do you think? Analysis, professional analysis, Arashi.
In simple terms, he might be looking beyond the medal. What does he admit?
Huh?
Looking beyond.
Unik
Looking
PH
beyond
na-
the medals.
Okay,
He has
beyond
things
the
on like
medals.
the bigger picture. The bigger picture.
Okay.
Champion sa Russia.
Okay. So you think
Bukod sa
this
40k
is... Wait. We
ang laki
will...
pa ng
Hey,
trophy. At
VAR check. Okay, guys. Medal
ng
or...
medal, paldo.
Medal
Ito.
or...
The bigger picture. Bam. Dude, he crossed his arms and all that. Like, damn.
All right, chat. You guys decide. You guys decide, man. You guys decide. Hey, we're back here, boys. Medal. He was looking at the medal. He was looking at the medal, guys. Medal. W medal. All right. Welcome back. Welcome
saying-
back.
Dude, can we read that out? Like,
What?
Brusco doing roamer things by checking the bushes. You know?
No. That's actually good.
That's
Oh
so
my
good.
god. W. A W roamer. Chat. Can we get a W roamer? Can we get a W roamer, chat? W roamer. Anyways, dude, he
Hey, yo,
was...
he's engaged. Someone said he's engaged. Well,
For that reason,
You got
medal.
exposed.
W, guys, say medal. Say medal in the chat. He was looking at medal. We gotta save our boy here. We gotta assist him. Medal. He was looking at medal. 100%. Nothing else. Yo, W Brusco. Yi Sun Shin. Wait, they picked the Yuzong against the Lancelot. Interesting. I don't think this is like a full lock on him. All right.
no, definitely not gonna be that angle. It might just be a pick for like lane dominance, right?
Okay.
By all means. And
Maybe.
yeah, maybe you can't zone out the Lancelot, but if Cherry is on a immobile mage on a Farsa or something like that, then 3 Mar's gonna eat him for breakfast.
Okay. Uranus shows up here. BTRP, they pick it up. All right. Uranus Hilda is actually a really good combo, by the way. Like, this is something the BTR MPL likes to go for a lot in the regular season, but then it gets banned out every single time. So KMPH don't really have a response to the Uranus right now, right? Like, the Lunox isn't going to come through as well. The Juice is already picked up, so it's not going to be a pick for Lancy. What do they still ban out the Lunox just in case KMPH pick it up for gold lane is the question.
That's a valid option by all means. They need some shred though. I think the Lunox is great if they want to burst someone down. But from the looks of it, they don't really have a lot of lockdown and burst damage to complement the Lunox. So I think they might really just go for something that can shred a bit better. You know, part of the crazy part of me goes like, oh, Dyrot, you know, shred the physical damage. That used to be the idea when you're dealing with like a Uranus and all that. I think that's a bit too much though. I think it's gonna try and get more damage.
I agree.
More shred.
All right. So KMPH, what do they ban out now? It's just, I think the hyper carries, right? It really looks like for BTRP, they're still lacking a bit of damage. So Farsa gets taken out. They might have to take away another mid laner, like a no, Eve's actually taken out by BTRP. So what other mid laner would fit the bill? Kimmy, I'm guessing, but in a way you want to go up against the Kimmy with the Yuzong, right? You want to try to dive in.
For sure. So I think BTRP, it has to be something a bit more safe, you know. Who is it that told us that the Lilia is actually really strong, but like no one's really trying it out? I don't know. Like DPS mid lane, the Lilia somewhat fits the bill, but not really, right? Look at how fast people are moving around in the current meta.
The fact that the Kalea and Lunox has not been banned, by the way, makes me believe that KMPH might still be able to pick it up, right? Like, they go for the Kalea here. I think it'll be pretty solid with the Lunox. Yes, it'll be a bit too glass cannon because it's just all damage dealers and they don't really have a front line. Kalea and Yuzong, not really the best front line. But then you would have an answer against BTRP. You would be able to peel against Lancel. You'd be able to peel against the rest as well. You get through them. They banned the Lunox. Wait. So, I guess they're going... Are they trying to go like Esmeralda? Esmeralda Gold? Is that the answer? Oh, man. Yeah.
Oh.
If they do, they are absolutely cooked. What a pick. Great export pick from BTRP, I would say.
Someone called out the export would be great for KMPH, so I think Age might have agreed with that opinion and snatched away. So now no one's gonna burn down the tanks. Yeah. So KMPH are stuck between trying to get some more damage or getting some, like, you know, something a bit more fighter oriented that can survive in the chaotic fights that you know is coming with a Uranus Hilda X-Borg, right? It's not gonna be a clean fight.
There's no answer right now for KMPH. Like, what do they go for? Usually, when you see an X-Borg here, oh, yo, what's up, Super? Thank you for the 29 pesos, man. It just gets really tough. Like, what do you go? You need something that gets rid of the Faraga armor. Oh, they still go Esme.
I literally invented one.
Chip.
Yeah, not the best answer against this composition, though. But let's see, Cherry. What is going to be the mid laner here for BTRP? Damage dealing mid laner.
Something safe,
up against this comp. Safe as well. Yeah, Lilia actually doesn't look bad here at all. Doesn't look bad. You got the survivability. You got the wave clear. Up against the Juicin, you're not bad. And all you need to do technically is just be safe, right? Because your team has got you covered. Look at this. X-Borg, Uranus, Hilda, and Lance. Kyle, my goat, Bessie Sunshin. What's up, Aditya? Thank you so much for the 40 rupees. Go crazy, go Valir is what Sheffin said. So that's why BTRP are like, yeah, nah, cunt, and go Valentina.
I was saying Valir as well, just because for the double fire. And you can also, like, you know, get away from the engages with the cut control removal. And against all of this, unless the only way KMPH gets to the backline is using the chip. So if you go Valir and you save your tools to get away from the chip engage, in theory, it kind of works. I get where Sheffin's coming from. What do you think about the Valentina, though? That seems a bit more like catered for safety and not so much for damage, in my opinion.
It's kind of weird. There's no real good ults to take on the other side.
Shortcut.
So
Crimson Beacon.
Yeah, sure. I guess you could try to take shortcut and then shortcut the way, but then like it's just. I guess we'll see.
On the
I
shocker?
think.
On the shocker?
And I think I don't know. It's kind of weird for the Valentina, but hey, it's Cherry, you know. He works in mysterious ways. This guy is the GOAT of MLBB in mid lane. He actually. Yes, let's go back. Let's get game number 3, boys. KMPH or BTRP. What? Ogwen already early on doing the cheese XP take from. It's not as crazy as it was before. You know, Chip was actually ridiculous back then. You just do that and you get level 2. When, you know, the Rome boots update came in.
He is going inspired, though, by the way, so he won't be as tanky, by all means. On the other side, X-Win actually goes with the thrill, so he's trying to get frisky in the early game as we take a pause here. Relax, pause.
Hey, don't worry, guys. We have a pause, but don't worry, all right? Because Arashi is going to talk us through this pause again. Arashi, start a topic. Last time, what did you say? What were we talking about during the pause? We went through Reze, like, not actually, like, we didn't go through Reze, that I wish. I mean, like, we went through the clips, yes, and then we moved on to, what do we talk about? Motion email. Okay, we're back in the game. We don't need to. Let's go, chat. We're so back, baby.
W production, let's go.
W production. We're back in the game, Arashi.
Yes, sir.
Inspire.
Okay,
so Inspire, is that a good choice?
On Ongwen. Oh, Ongwen, yeah, rather. More mana, but less tankiness. I don't know how I feel about it, because technically there's not a lot of other real tank frontliners available for MPL, for KMPH. Then again, the chip shouldn't really be serving that purpose, that role either. So I think they just have 3 people, all kind of frontlining is the idea. Even the Tsushin to a degree. But look at this brawl here, man. The fight for dominance in the mid lane. certainly looking quite interesting. And because of that, Lancey can't really use the early game Sushin cheese, you know, where you can just force out and harass your opposing laner using the almost unlimited mana. X-Wing flickers out though.
Yeah, I'm not too sure if that was really necessary. I guess. Good take from Kyle. Pops in the Mountain Shocker, dashes in as well. Luke still trying his best to stop the green camp from being taken. If this gets taken, by the way, Van is going to be severely down. Oh, the stun gets put down by the Crash Course, but they were all away from the Mountain Shocker.
Yeah, a bit of a field goal from Kyle, but oh, Luke!
Good Petrify. Luke up top, taken down. First blood to Hawk Dog. And the turtle spawns. This could not go better for Kaponan MPL Philippines.
Gotta respect the Eastern damage, dude. It's a marksman that's also an assassin. Never forget. Black Dragon forms here just for a bit of scouting. It's gonna spot X-Win. Nothing more than that though. I think it's gonna still be a slow early game right here as BTRP are trying to find something in exchange, but when you have an Esmeralda on the lane, I think there's not much you can do. He's gonna spot you out.
Wow, ARASHI tried to take the green camp. That is very ambitious. Pops in last Insanity, gets chased down by Ogwen, who's very close to hitting level 4, man. I think if he committed there, that would have been a very clean shortcut after the engage here. Crash Course, oh, Furious Dive doesn't get him, but DOT and Juno with a Mountain Shocker is enough to take him down. X-Win will fall 2-0 start to KMPH.
That's a strong early game, and look at this. Immediately, the tempo, a gank on the top side, but no, they won't be able to find Luke. It's just pressure to ensure that he can't just keep pushing, and to keep it in the back of his mind that we can gank you anytime we want, dude. So you might be Uranus, but you gotta be careful. Watch yourself.
Watch yourself, fool. Uranus, Lancey in the mid lane. Pardon?
I forgot what reference that is. Watch yourself, fool.
Watch yourself, fool. Yo, does anyone know what reference that is, chat? Watch yourself, fool. Watch yourself. I don't know. I forgot. Yeah, me too.
Look at the takes, though, man.
They're taking all the green camps away, man. Like, BTRP will not eat, fam. All right? They're stopping them from eating. There are no resources at all, bro.
And don't forget, Van is a core component in how BTRP are doing well in the early game. When the Lancelot is this far behind, even if it's a signature pick, it might not be good enough as Kyle.
Mountain Shocker lands as well. Petrify for Flicker. I guess that's worth it now, right? No Flicker for Luke. That means it's going to be very easy to pick off later on. Ogwen is waiting in the bush, looking for a possible Crash Course into shortcut, but I don't think they would have enough damage to take him down.
Maybe the idea to just burn the Flicker, because by all means, again, if they wanted to actually kill him, they could have like stacked up the Mountain Shocker with the Petrify, right? Now Turtle is up. KMPH make the first move.
Cherry takes a shortcut.
Away, though.
Yeah, I don't think this is like the team. I don't know if this is the best ult to take right now. Yisunshin is in the bottom lane, by the way, so Ogun can just put down the shortcut now, but Cherry can do it as well. Looks like it's gonna be 2 shortcuts placed down now. Black Dragon Form coming down as well, so Ogun walks up, looking for the damage. Van still winning on the retreat battles. They are looking for the fight. Hawk Dog in the back. Gonna get burned down by the X-Borg and all in over on X-Win. Oh, the Furious Dive actually knocks him up as well. Hawk Dog stayed alive. Last Insanity did not get him down. He had to burn him extra after that to take him out. Luke's doing a bit of damage. He's gonna go for the re-engage now, jump into the midst of it all. Good pickup to throw him back. 1 for 1 as of right now. X-Win for 3 more. Worth it for BTRP in this case. Whoa, Phantom Execution. Go for the Thorn Rose. No, actually gonna save the Thorn Rose. Goes for the Puncture. Falling Star Moon gets rid of the Faraga armor. Cherry with the walk up again. Purple buff going to be taken, but it is for a tier 1, so that makes it so worth for BTRP.
Great move there to abuse the fact that KMPH are on low HP bars. They can't really recall without giving up the objectives, so they were playing a dangerous game right there by sticking around. Now though, with that advantage, what can they do? A solo kill by Van. Catches Owen lacking right there. And just like that, the gold advantage that they've built up slowly but surely is now gone.
Okay. This looks like, I don't know what happened there. I don't know how Owen got picked off by the Lancelot. I guess he was a bit too low. Now a dive on Caltese, all in, boom, under the turret. Oh, it might be a 2-man trade for that. Might be 3 as Cherry Might get caught here. Petrify ready. They're going to go for it. It will be a Petrify lockdown on him. No, he's actually going to save it. Beautifully done. Just an all-in dive on the Valentina. Cherry taken out. 3 members down. Opponent MPL Philippines now with a tier 1 in the bottom lane, but it's going to be traded up for a tier 1 up top by Mr. Van. Luke, Xhound 969 is holding the waves, not letting it crash into tier 2.
Well, now that KMPH has pushed the wave out and got the turret on the bottom side, that sets them up for a rotation towards Turtle, so not really a bad situation to be in. But Hot Dog though, careful. Oof. Kind of alone. Furious dives out. BTRP now. They have Luke on the far side. They might be looking to try and get the shortcut again to try and match the far side pressure. It's working out well for them. What's the move here from KMPH, knowing that BTRP can match their play?
It looks like the case right now. Owen goes over the crash course, won't be able to pop in the shortcut just yet. And it doesn't really make sense for them to go shortcut right now. Everybody's around the Lord, or sorry, Turtle by this time. We've gone through 2 turtles. The final turtle might actually just be a Lord at this point. None of them are starting it up. Uranus with the flank. Lancey. Yeah, there's no threat he can actually throw at Luke. Luke is unthreatened on the Uranus right now. There's no one that can lock him down solo. It has to be a full team effort. But they go straight for the turtle. Lancelot still in the bottom lane. Cherry does have the shortcut. Let's give it the Black Dragon from used up. Shortcut already coming down now as that's a retro win again for Van. Van of Execution gets him out. Now it's Ogwen burned down to a crisp. Lancey caught in the bad spot with the Crimson Beacon. Gets away, knocks him up. Hawked up, gonna have a kill onto Hound. Ex-Cherry Man, Jaro. That's Benny who picks up another. Lancey with a lockup again. Turret shots might actually do enough to take him out. Benny's gonna go for the chase. Does he have enough damage? Falling Star Moon, orange buff take for Van. Nope. Answer is no. Not enough damage to take the kill on Uranus.
Ogwen trying to assist his team, finding something. Luke in a 1v2 situation. On the Uranus though, it won't be an issue.
Don't think this is killable, yeah. Like, Luke's just gonna walk away from that. And they're chill. Crash course again. Hey, Luke is unkillable. He's tanky as fuck.
Respect to Van though, again, this guy has been pressured the whole time, and he
well played.
Found moments to try and get back in EXP, in gold, and he won a retry battle yet again. This is definitely a strong showing here for the signature Lancelot. And now KMPH are on the back foot for sure. They can't really do much here. Not a lot of kill threat in the mid game when BTRP already have some of those burst negation items.
Oh, shortcut placed down. I don't think there's anyone to all in though. Oh, they go for the Furious that Petrify onto X-Win. An interesting choice there by 3mar. Black Dragon form steal now as Van is in the back line with a puncture all the way. Thorn Rose coming down as well. That's gonna be Cherry and Luke. Or no, Luke jumps into the back. Cherry's actually going on Hot Dog now. It's a kill as Luke gets taken out. 3v4 now, looking for the chase. BTRP are the ones who disengage. Yisun Shin going to mid, gonna go for the turret. Benny staying a bit too long here, but he is on an Esmeralda and there's no risk of him getting taken down because there's no last insanity. He jumps back in as Lancey provides the support, and again it's Kyle who is converting on the objectives. Lancey with a pickup into the dance of Esmeralda, and it's X-Win who gets taken out.
Great plays there from Benny. Abusing the Esmeralda, again, it's just not the same kind of gold lane. You have so much more tankiness and so much more survivability built in, and it's not reliant on building up stacks and whatnot the same way Uranus is. So he can just get in there after disengaging and have the same kind of effectiveness when it comes down to chasing someone down or fighting for a kill. And those battle right here is going to assist KMPH in trying to go for some of these kills. The true damage is going to be so important in melting through the frontliners. But once again, BTRP with the superior numbers and superior healing, they're just zoning away KMPH by brute force.
Okay. Lord's gonna be started here. Slow push for Kuponan MPL Philippines, so they have the advantage. They're still gonna send Kaltesi up top though to deal with the waves here. They do have a shortcut, and I think at this point, Owen needs to adapt to the style BTRP have been playing, right? Cherry has just constantly been going for the shortcut take, so right now, as long as Ogwen stays hidden, they will have the macro control.
Oh, it's a trap. They're springing to try and catch Van.
Don't think they have enough to catch a Lancelot, though. Like, even if the Crash Course lands, they don't have a point-click CC to take him down.
Might be an attempt just to, burn a few resources. But back to it. Escort Ogwen, escorting the Yisun Shin on the top side. Action has showed right now, and as far as we can tell, the shortcut isn't stolen by Cherry just yet. They're going for the Lord's take.
Ogwen's getting held up top. The Yisun Shin's not there. Great call by BTRP. But what in the world is Ogwen doing on the chip? Just holding the angle instead of rotating over. It's Vanner gets picked up. Sky Piercer for Lancey. Now this engage should be Malachi coming out. Oh, falling star move by Benny! Now the crash course and the shortcut comes through. And maybe it was all planned because goddamn did they collapse on BTRP.
BTRP got the win, they got the play, but they paid the price for it. They should have known KMPH were gonna look for some kind of retaliation. 2 members down with a very early Lord. This can be cleared by the members of KMPH, but Luke might try and do something about it along with X-Win, but without damage, there's only so much they can do.
Uh-oh, Kaipak, Mount Shocker landing over on Luke. Now it's X-Win there, all alone in the midst of it all, has to flicker out. Now it's again the rotation from Aaron, the rest of the team who's just respawned back in the game. Orange buff for Van, Lord gonna be taken down to the mid lane as the bottom lane will probably go down there. Tier 1 to the minions, and yes, it does. Yisun Shin sent down below to clear it out.
Well, that's the value of having a chip in a defensive position. You can handle waves quite handily. Just because you can send someone away and get them back in the fight with a shortcut, using it reactively instead. Look at this though, BTRP pressuring, trying to find something a bit more. And Open is forced to respect it.
All right. Chill game, man. Both teams are playing it so, like, slow here. BTRP got the Lord. Well, obviously, Component and MPL Philippines were the ones who had to defend there. But BTRP just couldn't get any more objectives. That's actually Kaltizi walks up again. Looking to be taken very low. Crash course with a shortcut. Benny, whoa, with a 3-man falling star mode into the follow with the Crimson Beacon and no knockups. Hawk Dog able to get the petrifying, the Furious dive down. Now Last Insanity onto the Dragon in the air. 3 more TZ. Going through all of them. AoE damage right through Cherry. And they're looking for a base turret now, but they just can't find it because the waves aren't set up properly.
Looks like BTRP are not expecting KMPH to force them to oblige in some kind of fight. Alright? Because they initially back away, but it seems like after they backed away a little bit, they're like, okay, cool. They've used all their resources, we can stick around. But no, they have to understand that for KMPH, they have so many chase tools, and this is even before any other slows get picked up potentially by Lancey or Benny QT. If they picked up an extra slow item as well, there's going to be more ways that BTRP are going to be forced to stay in the fight even after the big ults, the Firaga armor, Last Insanities are down.
Ooh. Octop needs to back away. And yeah, that's true, Arashi. Right now, they technically need to either all in, get rid of the Firaga armor before the Last Insanity comes through, or BTRP just goes through all of them through the long team fighting, right? Again, it really comes down to how good Aaron is at putting the stacks down. Whoa. Speaking of all-ins, it looks like that's going to be the case right now with the Black Dragon form as well into the portal. Luke, all in one. That's C, guys. You all in Uranus. Oh, Petrify Hawk Dog. Cherry burning down into the damage of the... Oh, man, even the Last Insanity used defensively. Benny's still going to go for the chase here. Falling Star Moon into Aaron Shiki. X-Win won't be able to do much on the Hilda. See, chat, that's what I mean, by the way, when I said in the SEA Games watch party where Myanmar just need to all in Uranus. Like, legit, that's what you need to do.
Yep. But just to make sure that you have the tools for it, and KMPH, they kind of played that really, really well. Layered the crowd control, and honestly, if I recall correctly, Luke isn't really itemized to go in like that. He's not itemized to kind of regen up from low HP. So that's something he has to kind of respect now. And if the Uranus can walk up, not really the same situation.
Whoa.
Look at this though. Van.
Great shortcut. Black Dragon form. Taking a shortcut. Wait, they have no minions. They're taking a lot of damage here. They're brute forcing it and it works. Lord in the mid lane taking a lot of damage over on that turret. That's Hawk Dog with the passive to get back a bit more HP as Aaron comes down with the flames, yo. Lord will get the base turret in the mid lane. Kupon and MPL Philippines. They have gotten 2 base turrets already. Last Insanity is back up for Aaron Shiki. Let's see how they play this out. Luke gonna be taken very low. Benny's still in the back line. That's gonna be the consecration used by Luke as he tries to defend. Clears out the cannon minion in the mid lane. And it should be the end for the siege right now. There is another wave. They just spawned in. So Kupon and MPL Philippines can technically still stay, but I don't think there's much left they can get, even if they stay.
Right. I think it seems that the problem right now for BTRP is the lack of damage, because they went again for this Valentina, and once the combos, the spells are in cooldown, Cherry can't really do much. So as long as they get all of their damage onto the right members like Kyle TZ, like Benny, like Lance, and they get a decisive moment, they can still win fights. But otherwise, they just cannot deal with 3mar and Benny Cutie.
That's true. Oh, Falling Star Moon lands on 2. Man, they're actually so tanky. ARASHI's not doing any damage. Virago armor completely dismantled. A Petrify in the backline landing on Cherry. That's the immortality. Down as the Black Dragon form gets used up to dive all the way. Last Insanity defensively. Cherry will go down. Look at these beefy boys from the side of KMPH. Oh, what the fuck was that damage? Was that just Lancelot? Finally, a shutdown on ARASHI. Damn, Luke and Van just went through some of the front lines, man. Now it's Kyle TZ looking for the kite back. Oh, Gwen gets taken out. Kyle TZ pops him out with Shocker. Oh, Rose Van doing God's work on the Lancelot. But Betty is an Esmeralda, and I think he takes this win all day, every day. Van's able to go for the punctures onto the mini waves here. It should be at least one more base turret for Benny Cutie. Never mind, good clear from Van. Nah, they can't kill him. They actually have 0 anti-regen. Like Benny and Uranus. Look at this. Benny and Luke are just dancing.
All right, we gotta look at a bit of the items right here. Again, for Luke, Oracle, right? And the Queen's Wings as well. He is itemizing for anti-burst. Not gonna be available. Not gonna be enough right now. Ogren
pops on the shortcut. Okay, Hawk does something. They petrify with the Furious Dive on 2 members. Pops in the Black Dragon form as well as Kyle TZ walks up. That's going to be Van walking up. Lancey's still doing a lot of damage. Pops in Crimson Beacon as well as Hawk Dog tries his best to go 1v4. Ogwen's on the chase onto Van. Benny now pops in the Falling Star Moon, is able to find him, but a Thorn Rose gets him out to safety. Hawk Dog getting burned down, goes back in for the passive HP. He will be able to get it, but still falls. That's Kyle TZ on the Lord while all that was happening, and Benny is still unkillable on the Esmeralda.
So we thought that the Black Dragon form won't be enough to zone away BTRP, but it's not just the Black Dragon form, it's everything else as well. Ooh. Dang, that's some damage. Van went with the Immortal there, fully expecting a full-on nuke down. BOD purchased again afterwards. The Lord was secured by KMPH, so they're gonna try and make a slow push for it. And again, there's a way for them to try and end the game immediately. If they're able to force out the Last Insanity, being one of the main tools here, and maybe the Phantom Execution, there won't be enough weight here available for BTRP to force a fight.
Yeah, this is really, really good. I think what could have been better for KMPH would be just wait a bit longer, try to reset the Lord to get Evolved Lord, as they were already winning the fight, but that would be too risky. Luke, oh my god. What a pick off with the shortcut again. The all-in onto Uranus. It's the Frog armor completely taken down. Now X-Men walking up, getting shredded down as well. Man, it's too much to handle. Lancey goes in with the Crimson Beacon. Van trying his darn best, but he gets petrified through the mortality. It is Kupona and MPL Philippines, brother man, with a 2-1 in game number 3.
Game numero 3 by our official sponsor, Fat Donkey.
Fat Donkey.
Man, what a performance, dude. It was looking a bit sketchy towards the middle, but they had patience, understanding that, okay, the Black Dragon form alone won't be enough. But what if we add, like, the Mountain Shocker damage? What if we add the Falling Star Moon? And as long as they don't really get caught in a situation where they can't get away from BTRP, they're fine. They're good. And the fact that their own backliners are so much safer compared to the members of BTRP. Like Esmeralda and the X-Borg, right? The Esmeralda's a little bit tankier, more sustained, has a gap closer to a degree, right? Has a speed boost as well. And your mid lane is a Zushin. So in these crazy fights that get so chaotic, it really just favors KMPH so much more. You saw Van try his best to try and do the Lancelot carry, you know, take out someone, carry the game on his back, but he just could not get to the right targets. They kind of back away from him, and his team paid the price.
The all-ins were like, it looked so chaotic, but it was just clean, because the decision, again, just makes sense. whenever you are in this position and the Uranus feels like overconfident walks up, you just need to go all in while the team isn't ready to actually follow it up. And that's something that's like, it's so classic. It's classic MLBB. You just need to go for the all in, but it's something that's like in this position when you're already in late game, you just forget about, right? Like you forget about the little things, and then that's how Uranus takes over. But they never forgot about anything. Again, veterans, world champions here on the side of Kupon and MPL Philippines, and they were just playing it so clean in the late game. Benny, unkillable this game. Phenomenal performance, man. Like, this guy was actually such a menace. Look at the way that he was constantly holding 3 members down, clearing the waves, being the last guy alive to stop any sort of retaliation from the side of BTRP. In the final fight, he didn't do too much, but he didn't need to. He knows the game's done anyways, right? Like, there's not much BTRP could do with the Uranus down.
When it comes down to it, it's just a difference in damage output and range. Because for the side of TNPH, everyone can just do their best work from a relatively safe situation. Whereas you saw what happened to Cherry, dude. That guy did not get to play the game. MVP for game number 3 is gonna be Benny and Esmeralda. We gave him his flowers, but shout out to the Yuzong as well, because dude, you're supposed to kind of fall off a bit on the Yuzong, but he just played it well. There wasn't any moment there where he dives in too deep, gets punished and all that. And I guess he just understood that he has built-in regeneration. And when everyone's clumping up together to try and get some more value from the Last Insanity, from the the Uranus discs and all that, well, that's also a lot of passive procs onto the members of BTRP. So Fremar was just on fire, dude. They could not kill him again because of the lack of damage. In a more conventional situation, the gold lane would shred down the Yuzong in the late game, which is why he can't really be too crazy. But in this game, that was not an issue, right? Even the hardest hitting damage dealer, Van, is forced to deal with everyone else. So Streamer just went for it.
Exactly. So at the end of the day, it doesn't matter how much BTRP built for anti-regen, by the way. They actually went 4 anti-regen items, about to be 4. Dominus Ice not completely built up. It was just that they were lacking damage. Like, their only source of damage right here would be the Lancelot, and I would say the X-Borg. The Valentina is more of a utility pick in this position, right? And that's why me and ARASHI were not a big fan of the Valentina. We were saying, okay, like, even the Valier, even though it didn't come through, I think it makes way more sense looking at it, because, like, again, there's not much that the Valentina can do in this position. Like, the ultimates you get to take, not the best. I personally would have gone Lilia. I think Lilia would have been a really good middle ground, because you have good clear, you're good against those frontliners, but you have the same survivability as Valentina, or even better, I would say, right, with the black shoes.
Something with more damage just would have allowed them to keep fighting longer, or maybe get some pickoffs earlier in the game when they still had some of that momentum. But again, the backline, they couldn't catch the backline, and to a degree, they don't have the tools to catch the backline either. Right, there's a petrified Black Dragon form for the side of KMPH. There was Falling Star Moon and all that. They were playmaking tools. For BTRP, it's a consecration, right? It's you saw them try and catch Benny afterwards, try and catch Threemar after he's gone in and destroyed Cherry. But that's the problem here. You're up against very mobile fighters, and you have no way to really set up a play. Because what is the X-Borg gonna catch someone? Like, no. Not really.
Not sure about that. Fredrin Masha is just going to be the template at this point. KMPH know exactly what lost them game number 2. So it's not going to happen again. They're not going to let that open. At this point, they can let anything open as long as it's not Masha and Fredrin. Here in the band, though, I wonder what's going to come through, right? Do they still try to lead into the Juicin pick, expecting BTRP to ban out the Eve? Or do they change things now? Do they still react to it? Do they try to, like, I think just stick to what they've already done in the previous game. I don't think they need to do anything too special. They go for Gatot. There you go. Gatot, Fredrin, Masha. Same exact bands as game number 3. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
They're kind of denying BTRP their comfortable, like, fighting tools, technically. Because you do see them kind of struggle to try and find fights and dictate fights when they don't have very obvious tools to start the fights, to continue and chase, for example. And that means that if they can't do that, they're going to be forced to try and use macro to force KMPH into some of these fights. And the fact of the matter is, KMPH have been outmaneuvering BTRP in the macro department. And push comes to shove, if BTRP want to double down and win out rotation-wise, that's where the chip comes in, right? That's why the chip was so good for KMPH. They knew that they have the rotational advantage. And like you mentioned, Mirko, it was a great adjustment from Owen to deny Cherry a lot of the shortcuts. In the mid-game towards late game, Cherry was not getting any of it, dude, which is why he was going for the Black Dragon forms. Yeah, no, not really the best option.
Yeah, definitely not. Yuzong gets picked up here. BTRP. Like, if they don't pick up the Lancelot, it's going to be really, really difficult, chat. Because they need to pick up the Lancelot here with the Yuzong so that KMPH are forced to play Yisun Shin or Hayabusa or even Joy, right? Anything there that is not a Lancelot is already a win for BTRP. Just because Lancelot's the best choice to go for if you're KMPH to go up against the Yuzong. You can actually escape. But they're a great pick. I think this is a really good route that BTRP are taking. Thank you so much, Super, for the 29 pesos, man. Really appreciate it. KMPH now have to find a different answer. How do they deal with the Yuzong? How do they deal with the Lancelot right now? Because the Yve, together with whatever they pick in the jungle, will get clapped by these two.
Yeah, in general, most backliners can't really do much. I mean, me personally, if I'm playing a Yve against a Lancelot Yuzong, I'm just going sprint, dude. I need to get out of there. I'm going brute force breastplate. You know, I need that survivability. Blood wings. There's an angle where KMPH can bait in BDRP by showing, you know, the vulnerable Yve, and it turns out it's actually a lot tankier. You know, go with tenacity, go with firmness. It's something I've done. It's a cheese I've done myself.
Oh my lord!
Oh man.
Not bad.
I mean, Arashi, not really the best answer to the Lancelot and Yuzong, but it can be a good answer if it's played right. That's like, this is one of the heroes, you know, they can like do really well. It really depends on the user. So, hey, it's Kyle TZ on a Fanny. Lapu Lapu pick, I guess it's all right, but you're still kind of cooked in lane, right? You're just going to have to wait for level 4, then play for the turtle, and hope that you win there for the snowball.
I think it is definitely going to be a teamfight angle for KMPH. Because they don't really have the tools available in the early game too to try and add kills as of right now. And I don't know what's in the meta to allow that, right? The Gatot isn't there, the Grok isn't there. If they want to play for kills on the Lapu Lapu and the Fanny, I feel like they need more tools. But BDRP themselves, they've got the Black Dragon form, they've got the Thorn Rose and the Brilliance Order. They have ways to avoid a lot of this early game danger from KMPH.
Yeah. I like it. I like the I mean, in a way I like the Lunox, in a way I don't, right? You pick the Lunox here, you're going to be safer against the Fanny, but you're going to be more cooked in lane actually. Against the Eve, you basically counterpicked yourself, right? The Eve is such a good way to deal with the Lunox in the lane. All KMPH need to do now is ban out the Kalea, and BTRP will have really no answer to give Lunox enough sustain to deal with the Poe coming in from the Eve, right? I'm just thinking about, again, the combo, and yes, I'm just only thinking of Kalea. There's no other choice, because the Gatot's already banned. If the Gatot was here, the Gatot would actually provide enough sustain. But now Gatot, Kalea, banned out. What other combo is going to come through for BTRP? You know, I really feel like this pick didn't need to come out here. I think they should have just picked up the Kalea first. The Lunox, maybe it would have been banned after picking up the Kalea, but I would much rather have another, like, I can go with another mid laner compared to the Roam right now that's kind of cooked. Now the choice is only what, Hilda? That's not the best choice, by the way. Super, thank you so much for the 29 pesos again, brother man. What are the choices, right? Hylos? I guess Hylos is all right, but you don't have the combo with Lunox. So it's either you have the combo with Lunox but no sustain, or you get sustain and no combo.
Not to mention, like, the Kalea kind of fits BTRP's playstyle because they've been using the sustain as a weapon for a lot of these games so far. So I think the Kalea would have been more in line with what they've been trying to do since game number 1. That's a Cho as well, so they're really cutting off all the playmaking tools. Unless BTRP want to use like the Franco, the Kaja, something like that. It's so desperate, and it's not really as guaranteed against a team like this.
Yeah. With the Granger and Harith bans, though, KMPH are also kind of in a tough spot, because technically with the Fanny, and do you you know what, never mind. Knowing it's TNC Falcons, they might still just go for fighter goal. They don't care about having no marksman. It's fine. They're just gonna brawl it out. They're the type of Filipino team that can actually still brawl it out. It's fine. BTRP though, what roam are they gonna pick up here? Is Lunox going to get a combo, or will they just go for a solid front line up front? Akai is the choice against a Yves, a Lapu Lapu. This is so incredibly bad for the start of the game, and the Hilda comes through. The only other roamer I was talking about that I think could have been an option for BTRP. I'm not a fan of the Akai, dude. This is an Akai roam. Like, you're fucking useless before level 4. So Turtle 1 is almost like, well, I guess because you have a Yu Zhong and Lancelot, then you can try to like win it out. But the X-Borg comes through here. There's not enough poke from the side of BTRP to deal with the X-Borg. And again, the Akai is going to have a horrible time here. Moskov is the choice. I don't really think it's an answer to the Faraga. It's a very one-dimensional pick. You go for it because, all right, Fanny dash canceled by Spear of Misery. That's it. But you're gonna be forced on Spear of Misery by the Hilda, anyways. You know, like Kyle's not gonna show up until that happens. The range is abysmal. Oh man, I think this is a solid KMPH win.
Like, they're falling back to like their comfort picks, sort of, right? Like,
I guess
Yusong for the Luke, Aaron on the Moskov. But again, the synergy is what we are talking about here. Not a lot of ways for them to kind of play around each other. By all means, like, again, we talked about the lack of engaged tools and playmaking tools for BTRP. Now they have a Petrify Furious Dive and a heavy spin, but for the most part, that's it, and it's on a pretty long cooldown. Considering the pace of the game that has been pushed by KMPH, I don't think this is going to go well for BTRP at all.
Well, here we go, boys. Game number 4. This could be match point for Kupon and the MPL Philippines, or it could be another equalizer for BTRP OG. Tenacity on the side of the double mid, or the dual mid here, and I think proper amounts of respect there, ARASHI. They need tenacity. They're up against such an annoying composition to deal with the Lunox and the Akai. Like, they have zero answers for the Eve in the mid lane.
On the other hand, for the Yves, Inspire. Not really too concerned about the Utah diving in, about the Moskov hitting a Spear of Destruction. So we'll see. Positioning has been great by Lancy so far. And look at this, dude. KMPH understand that they have so much more kill pressure, so many more ways to make things happen in the early game, and they're basically bullying BTRP when they can.
Yeah. Cherry's going to be zoned away. I think this is something that they should have done earlier. I think all the way from level 1, they should have just been doing this, but they instead try to go for the clear. They go for the Lethal Wanderer. It still works out because they did get the Lethal Wanderer. Good XP crab take from Van. I think that would have been better if they were able to give it over to Luke so he gets level 4 and he can rotate over Turtle quicker. Lancy soul laning here. Van, there's no way for him to poke. The wave is so far out, and Lancy is just, soaking in this wave while poking Cherry. Yeah, Cherry's gonna have to recall. That gives tempo over to Kupon and MPL Philippines for now.
And that also kind of allows Ogren to do something else and kind of sway the balance on the other lanes and get KMPH even more ahead as a whole, as a team, as a unit. 6 seconds to go, and they're gonna have that level 4 set up pretty well. I don't know if BTRP, again, want to try and fight this in any way, shape, or form, especially with a Moskov.
Ooh. Good damage there. He tried to go for the dive onto Luke while getting a bit more damage there. But Luke's still able to get level 4. Akai still not level 4, by the way, and he is quite useless without it. So we're just going to see him kind of vlog. Look at this panda vlogging. Getting poked down by the Hilda. Orange buff is going to be taken away by the Fanny. Doesn't look like TNC are actually interested in going for it. Wait a second, Van! That execution inside! I don't think that's worth it. First blood, level 4 for M. No one saw that. Lancy! Oh! Aaron Shaky from downtown. No one saw that flicker from Lapu Lapu. It initially looked worth it, but then they made some big blunders. Oh, Luke just got a solo. Well, technically with the help of Lunox, but he still gets a kill there. Kaltizi got the orange and purple buff while Van was down. So there's a bit of value that he was able to find. But as long as Luke is still here like this, okay, they get the... Oh my god! Wait! Holy shit, Kyle looks so low. I thought it was gonna be the passive tick on him. Lancey, what?
Oh!
Oh my god, that is a tilter and a half. That should have been a kill into walk away, but he died. At least Aaron gets something on the map. Man, these are some messy fights.
From both teams, technically, kind of. I'm surprised Van went for that risky move there.
Dude, Van got no creeps, man.
But he got so lucky that really should not have played out. The owner was trying to bonk him like 3 times. In all 3 times, it got cancelled, and he got the turtle. That could have easily been Van just giving up first blood and BTRP just sitting around doing nothing. It kind of worked out, but they really can't rely on the same kind of thing happening again. And TNC picks up the Heptasy, so now there's even more kill pressure. BTRP, they gotta set up a plan on how they want to do this. Do they want to play for Aaron, or do they want to play for Luke?
Ooh.
I think they can.
Yeah. There's a good skirmish down below. Good poke over to X-Win. Again, this is why the Panda is not really the best choice to go for. The Eve and the Hill that just goes through him. Level lead. Oh my god. Calteezy with the level lead is able to pick up the purple buff now. Goes away. Oh, the SOD. Almost landed on him. That could have been GG for turtle number 2. But Kyle gets away to safety. Now we'll have, again, the advantage. 2 levels ahead of Van. Van will get level 7 with this camp. So never mind. But oh my god.
Did he take it?
I think it was taken because he didn't get level 7 instantly. He had to walk away. I'm not sure, though. I don't think it's worth the Bravest Fighter now that I'm thinking about it. He doesn't have Bravest Fighter. Is he bursting down? X-Win is able to go for it. That's going to be the reset over on the turtle, though. And all in. Still able to find it. X-Win will fall to the RWM. Calteezy with the walk-up. Constantly going for the gashes here. Luke caught against everybody. Last Insanity comes their way. Furious time to petrify. Lancey with the flicker out. Luke will be doomed. BTRP. Oh my god, Van. Clean moves on the Lancelot, a signature pick. Calteezy? Whoa, 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 whoa! What a cutthroat from Kyle and the cables there. Beautiful.
Way too quick for comfort. SOD doesn't really get the job done either. As Primar forced to flicker out right there. BTRP, all things considered, are having pressure on the map. They're using Aaron Tricky, you know, to do Moscow things. Just keep pushing and SOD for some kind of impact. Considering how these things are going, because KMPH are playing for the neutral objectives regardless, the Akai pick is actually having some value right here. It's allowing Van, who has been having some really solid retributions, to get some even more guaranteed retributions. Is that enough though? Can they use this leverage to try and get to that late game when they can use the Lunox and the Moscow to really carry through these fights?
Yeah. This gets kind of scary for BTRP in the mid game because I really feel like Kupon and MPL Philippines, they've just been fighting. They haven't been fighting together, right? Like, it's always the Fanny looking for a trade on the other side. Turtle 1 was basically given for free because he was on orange buff, then he took the purple buff. But as we get into Turtle number 3, I think they're going to be looking to stick a bit more. Spear of Misery, not used just yet. Oh my god, the cables, the heavy spin already baited out. Now the cutthroat almost taking X-Win down. Both of them are so low, they're going to go for a free siege. Kyle with the walk-up, Spear of Misery, baited. Last Insanity under turret. Kaboom! Into the RWM. Benny's able to walk away now, but Luke's coming in with Bravest Fighter. That's a lock onto the Lunox. B, aka Benny, will fall. That's Cherry with a flicker out to safety as now Lancey tries to cut away. Furious dive with no petrify. Van, Phantom Execution over on Hawk Dog. He's going to walk away from the Thorn Rose. Puncture away as well. Oh, we're going to be caught in the Petrify now. Goes into the bushes and will be able to escape. 1 for 1 in the end. It's X-Win for Betty.
As he fights from the dive for...
Oh! Kyle fucking Teasy.
Just shuts me up right there. Ogwen gets out. Despite having the Heptasy, Hilda just doing Hilda things. Man, it's just giving so much value for KMPH. I'm about to say, they're playing so crazy, even though they have that backline character as well. They have a Yve that really shouldn't be going this deep in the fights. But Lancey's here all for it, man. 0, 3, and 5, but he's having impact on the game. What?
I think he tapped his ult. Or, oh no! He was trying to predict the SOD. You know what? Fair play. That was insane. W Benny. He was ahead. He was ahead. Just, you know, Aaron reacted instead of trying to predict the last insanity. Those were levels that, oh my, red tree again. Van is just better on the tap skill, baby. Hawk Dog gonna be caught in the furious dive. Faster coming down. RWM. Oh, Luke. Luke. Oh, it's outside of the barrier. Okay, BTRP, clean take.
No problem. Wow. Again, BTRP are getting so much more value than we would expect. And now look at X-Wing with a flank, a scout attempt. He's trying to find Lance.
What the fuck? Oh, Voss! Luke just got tick. Oh! Hawk Dog able to go for an SOD and the dance away, but the fire, bro! Flicker into X-Wing Van in a 2v1 situation. That's gonna be the cutthroat coming down as Ogwen tanks it up for B to get a double kill. And it is Kyle with a killing spree on Van.
Yeah, it looked like Van has already outplayed everything. And turns out he was out of it. He had nothing left. Kyle TZ basically just beat him up with basic attacks. All the while, what happened there between Ogwen and Luke? That was, you know, one of the mysteries of all time, for sure. But if you look at the items, again, you just can't write this Hilda out. It's a Heptasis Hilda. So it's been part of a lot of fights here. In the late game, Cherry and Aaron have to be careful, man. The Hilda is going to do way more damage than he expects.
Dude, I feel like at this point, right, like, Kyle TZ is saying, yo, you can get the red trees, I'll get the game. Because that's the story so far. It's Van winning on the red tree battles, but the team's just doing so well. And the baits from Lancey here to get Van in, getting cooked by the red tree. He goes in. That's why. That's what happened. I didn't really catch it because I was looking at Benny. He went back in.
He did. I thought he had a plan. You know, he was gonna be the hero once again, but he just went in and immediately just got beat up. Wishing Lantern competed for Lancey as well. Now there's gonna be some urgency to take him out of the fight as Kyle.
Yeah. Spear Misery already baited out, by the way. They're trying to bait out the heavy spin now before the Lord spawns in the game. But they won't be able to do it. Oh my god, X-Win's just gonna walk up like that? Yeah, now for sure it's gonna be baited out. What? Why would he walk in that bush like that? Now it's... Oh my god. Remember, Arashi, a Kai without ult is fucking useless. So, for a few... I think for like... How long is the ult cooldown? I guess it's not that long. If it's not that long, then like for 30 seconds, he's useless. But I guess it's not enough for Kupon on MPL Philippines to burst the Lord.
How do you want to play this out? Again, the Moscow threat is a real deal. That's still an advantage.
God.
But look at this. They're trying to deny it.
Nice SOD and a Spirit of Misery, but Ogwen's waiting on that SOD. Well played. Up top, though, it will be a take from Van. Again, it's another case of you get the neutral objectives, Van. We'll get the game. 2 members down. So the Lord is going to be useless. It's actually going to work in favor of Kupon and the MPL Philippines. They're going to get everything. The purple buff as well, which means Kyle will be, again, steadily ahead. Ogwen's on Van. He's doing a good job at rotating around. The tier 2 in the bottom lane will fall. Phantom Execution forward. Bravest Fighter now is able to go for the stun, and it is the heavy spin baited again. B tanking up the turrets. They're going to get a tier 2 in the mid lane as well, because right now, all they need to do is send the Eve up top to clear. And they have enough to get tier 2, I think. Never mind.
All right. All things considered, though, I feel like there's an angle for BTRP here. Not all is lost. They have solid late game. They're able to withstand a lot of the aggression so far. Despite some wins, you know, the fact that BTRP are getting some of the Lords, they're getting trades for the troubles, for letting ARASHI get beat up 1v2.
Oh.
Again?
Kyle fucking TC. Jesus. Together with Ogwen. Oh my god! Fade away Cherry with a Sutton.
Dang, they're talking about they're still getting things in exchange and they have the better late game. KMPH want to be a bit careful here. Because they're a very all-in heavy team and X-Wing can deny a decisive all-in. They're gonna have to beat out more tools. Look at Van.
Yep, Ogwen's still staying alive, by the way. That's gonna be... Oh my god, Ogwen gets away with 1 HP! They're still chasing on him. That's gonna be the heavy spin. What the fuck? That heavy spin actually helped Lancey. Lancey canceled the RWM. He's kiting away from Luke. Luke is... Oh my god, it's so sad to see. SOD! Oh, A-Rod Shaky! What an SO fucking D, mate! This guy on Moskov is always fun to watch, man. He's so good. Bravest Fighter now. Brilliant's gonna be used up. Benny now with the flames. Gonna go on Cherry. Hawk Dog taken out by the puncture now as Juno and B go on him. B to be taken low. Immortality still up. It will be popped in. Juno does not have a purple buff as Aaron Shiki continues to go in. Frog armor down. Aaron walking up. It's a shutdown for Van Arashi. It's looking like a tier 1 take. A base turret possibly falling down to the bottom lane as Juno walks back and forth, goes back into the bottom lane. Aaron, for sure we'll be able to take this down, right? Spear of Misery doesn't get the angle quite right. Win of Nature. Oh, and a stun on the Spear of Misery.
Not enough though. Aaron gets out from it. No base tower taken, but gold lead for BTRP. Considering the circumstances and the team composition, this is a bad spot for KMPH. For
KMPH.
For KMPH to be in, because they don't win out in the sieges. They don't win out in the rotations. Right? They can't beat out Macro. They have Aaron Shiki on the Moskov. And yes, it doesn't completely counter the Fanny, but Kyle Teasy hasn't really been as lethal on the Fanny. So in the 1v1, I think Aaron can still get the better of him. So they can't really out-macro BTRP. The win condition we're talking about, them always out-macroing BTRP, is not in play right here.
All right, mate. New skills unlocked. Australian Aussie accents is what Nightspan said. I'm mixing it between British and some bullshit, but whatever. It's late at night. Hawk Dog jumps in again. It's Fan. Who is it? Oh, heavy spin! Viral spin Beyblade! Oh my fucking god! Luke! Oh my lord! What are these hero plays? It's Luke, it's Van, it's Aaron fucking Shiki! They're popping off, man! Hawked up with the bravest fighter, but he ain't so brave against a fucking spear to the head, mate! Holy shit! Someone in the chat said, mate, let's mate! Nice!
What the hell? Oh no! It seems to be over! One cannon in the middle. Can beat David.
Raga armor down, mates! It's the end of the die for Capone and Empia Philippines. Oh, shite! 2-2. Hey, that's not Capone. Oh, it is Capone. It's BTRP. I'm sorry. I'm blanking out as well.
They're late in the night for us, boys.
It's a bit late. It's a bit late in the night, mate. It's a bit late in the night, mate.
Oh, man. BTRP against all odds are able to turn it around. Showing everybody.
Bear Grylls? That Bear Grylls?
They're gonna go in with their own playstyle and beat them up.
Welcome to BTRP versus... Oh my... What a fucking heavy spin, man. I need to watch that replay again. Hold on, chat. That fucking heavy spin was beautiful from X-Win. Oh my lord.
Maybe this is just the way to go, right? Like, we've seen, like, drafts that make sense from BTRP. But right now, on their comfort picks, like, fuck it, just keep fighting, and they'll find a moment, they'll find a window. Aaron was just so damn good this game. The Spear of Miseries, like the outplays, the SODs, he was able to find in these team fights. Crikey indeed, man.
Fuck, that was good, man. That was almost as good as getting mock. Oh fuck, I don't know, man. I'm cooked. I'm so cooked. I'm so sleepy, actually.
Did you not get coffee or something?
Oh, I mean, it's 1, so no, I didn't get coffee late at night. My coffee was early in the morning, and now I'm cooked.
An SOD from downtown.
Oh, Aaron Shiki. Dude, Aaron is. Is it too crazy to say that? I think it's way better than Kabuki, bro. What the fuck?
Maybe.
Like yes, you could say like this is just a scrim, but like, fuck, dude, Aaron, man, come back, dude. Damn, he's still so good, Chad.
Man,
he's actually still so good.
Not to mention, by the way, in this late game team fights, X-Win wasn't making the plays as much as the plays were happening to X-Win. He would pop the heavy spin, and somehow, some way, 2 members from KMPH are gonna get stuck on the wall. Like,
yeah.
Is that his luck? His secret superpower? That's crazy.
Nah, that's crazy. Look at him. Oh my god, the disrespect. Did you see that? I didn't notice. He was killing him while he's dead. Oh my. Aaron, don't do it to him, man. Lule in the chat. Can we get a Lule in the chat, guys? Lule. Lule. Lule in the chat. Fuss.
What are they gonna do? They'll do nothing. They'll do nothing.
Do something about it then. Look at this. Oh my fucking Lule. Look at the Lule.
Oh,
What a troll. What a Lule. Lule.
Oh, mine have fallen, dude.
Lule. What's up, Puneet? What's up, Lule? Oh my god. I guess I can't get it. Hey, that shit's funny, you know? I don't know why. I don't know why it's hitting so hard 1 a.m. at the night
Well,
I can't talk.
Everything past 12 just becomes like jokes, so
Lule.
you should just draw it on the screen. Oh man, what can I say, dude? It seems like fine, but BTRP with the trade gaming, like this was what they were kind of. No, this is what BTR main team were known for, right? Good trades, good ways to get to the late game. Maybe for KMPH, they just have to make sure that they have the brawling tools, because it really does seem like win brawl, win game, you know?
Yes, sir. That's true. Wait.
Yes. What's up?
Hold on now.
What's up? What's going on? What's happening? What's happening?
Fanny is so mad in this meta. It is so mad, but he was doing fine. It was just like the red trees were cooked, you know? But I think maybe because of the ping as well. So we're gonna 2-2. Legit though, chat. I'm very sorry. I might have to tap out. Because tomorrow I have to wake up super early for C games.
Oh. Well, if you tap out, I'm tapping out too.
Yeah. So like, really apology, man. I might have to tap out. Like legit, because like, it's already 1 a.m.
Are you like restreaming, or are you actually like
Watch party. But like,
oh, okay, you're watching.
yeah, it's but still like it's 10:30 a.m. So I have to wake up earlier, get coffee and shit.
Yeah, for sure.
So, like, if I go off right now, it's perfect for 8 hours, bro. Like for sleep. So, I really apologize, guys.
By the way.
Huh?
Mirko's still in this growing stage, so he
Yeah.
needs more than 8 hours of sleep. That's
true. That's true. So I'm just gonna reroute you guys to Cornet's channel, alright, guys? I'm gonna reroute you to KB Cornet. I'll go Cornet here.
I don't need energy, by the way. Someone's saying we
What?
both need energy. I'm not doing anything.
Oh yeah, but like I'm gonna redirect you guys there. So again, guys, thank you so much for watching. I'm really sorry, by the way, but like usually we can do this all the way, but tomorrow I have C games. I really apologize. I apologize, chat. Very sorry. Arashi, very sorry. Very sorry, man.
problem.
Thank you, though. Thank you, guys. I'll see you. Yo, thank you, Arashi. Peace out, man, guys. Goodbye. I'm so sorry, chat. Goodbye. Gotta sleep. Tomorrow, C games, okay? Tomorrow, 10:30 a.m., guys. Peace out.